5.
Come on, we're looking for you. Stop.
Stop it. Double your money. And a spin. And a spin. Patty. Here we go. Big bucks. Who's the champ? Stop. Stop. $2,000. And Rick is the champion today with $60,000.
Today, these three players are after high stakes, but they'll have to avoid the whammy as they play the most exciting game of their lives. From Television City in Hollywood, it's time to press your luck. And now, here's your host, the star of Press Your Luck, Peter Tomarken.
Thank you, Roddy, and welcome everyone to Press Your Luck. We're going to have a lot of fun today because we're going to have some players pressing their luck, and I've got big news once again for all you Press Your Luck home game viewers. Our home game will begin next Monday, May 14th, and again will last for 20 exciting shows, so you have to watch every day because only then will you find out if you're one of the lucky winners. And now let's talk to the three players today who are going to be pressing their luck for the big bucks, starting with our first player, June Pierce. Hiya, June. June, you were a stunt person?
Well, I'm a retired stunt lady now for a long time.
This doesn't require any stunts on Press Your Luck, just a lot of nerve, okay?
Yes.
Best of luck to you, June.
Thank you.
All right. Well, let's meet our second player, Scott Ross. How are you, Scott? How you doing? Now, Scott, where are you from?
Richmond, Virginia.
All right, Scott, good luck to you.
Thank you.
And let's meet our third player, Veronica Villoria. Hi, Veronica. Hello. Now, Veronica, I understand that at one time you wanted to become a mortician.
Yes. Yes. I did.
Why?
He made me quit. My husband.
Well, I understand people were just dying to get in that business.
Well, what? Bad.
What do you want, nighttime jokes? It's a daytime show.
No, but it was a good reason why he made me quit.
Why?
Well, he didn't appreciate my sense of humor. I put an ear in his lunch one time because we got in an argument and...
That's what kind of meat I like the leg, honey. No, I don't. I'm just kidding. Oh, Veronica, you're a lot of fun. Oh, okay. Let's play this game now. I don't know if I can keep a straight face. Veronica, I'm going to give you questions. You give me answers, and I'll give you whatever you want. A correct buzzing answer gives you 3 spins, and a multiple choice gives you 1. Here we go. This famous star is known for wearing outlandish clothes, so much so that his cleaning bill has run as high as $20,000 a week. June?
Liberace.
Who is this expensively clad star? Is it Liberace, Michael Jackson, or Elton John? Scott?
Liberace.
Liberace, says Scott. Veronica?
Liberace.
Liberace, that man the dry cleaners love is Liberace. Yes, June goes to 3. Scott picks up a spin, and Veronica gets a spin. Moving right along. Baccarat, Lalique, Tiffany, and Steuben are all famous for making objects out of what? June?
Glass.
Is the correct answer glass, gold, or paper, Scott?
Glass.
Glass, says Scott. Veronica?
It is glass.
Glass. Those are all famous makes of glass. June goes to 6, Scott to 2, Veronica to 2. According to the New Woman's Guide to Getting Married, a receiving line is unnecessary if there are less than how many guests? Everybody just missed the buzzer. I'll give it to you multiple choice. If you're right, you get a spin apiece. According to the New Woman's Guide to Getting Married, a receiving line is unnecessary if there are less than how many guests? Less than 20, 50, or 70, June?
20.
20 for June. Scott?
20.
20 for Scott.
20.
20 for Veronica. Well, there's no need for a receiving line with less than 50 guests. No spins. Next question. If you want to save money, McCall's magazine suggests that blondes use grapefruit juice as a rinse after shampooing. What common beverage do they say dark-haired people can use, June?
Soda water.
Soda water is the correct answer. Soda water, milk, or tea? Scott?
Soda water.
Soda water for Scott.
Tea.
Veronica would like a cup of tea. A good after shampoo rinse for brunettes is tea. Yes. June stays at 6, Scott at 2, and Veronica goes to 3. And, oh, these players are going to take those spins and turn them into bucks when we come back right after this. So keep your ear and your eyes with us. We go to the player with fewest spins. We have Scott with 2 spins and no bucks. Scott, you want to make some money?
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
We're ready. We're ready for some big bucks. Come on, big bucks. Big bucks. Stop.
Stop at $400.
Okay.
1 spin left. Press your luck or pass, Scott.
We're going to press our luck. Big bucks. Big bucks. Big bucks. Stop.
Stop at $500 and a spin. 900. You still have 1 spin.
Press my luck,
Gonna go.
Big bucks. Big bucks. Stop.
Stop at $400.
Okay.
1,300, Scott. I know you want that first place. Let's see if you can hold on to it. We'll go to Veronica with 3 spins and no dollars.
Okay, no whammy, no whammy.
Stop at 1,500. First place for now, Veronica. 2 spins left. What are you going to do? Gonna keep going?
Keep going.
All right.
No whammy, and stop.
Stop at $200. 1,700. 1 spin left. Press your luck or pass.
Press my luck.
Okay.
Okay, no whammy. Stop.
Stop at $550. 2250. First place for now, but we're going to go over to June with 6 spins. You ready, June?
I'm ready. Okay. And mega bucks. Stop.
Stop at a whammy. Didn't cost you dollars, June, just to spin. 1 whammy, 5 spins. You want to start again?
Oh, yes.
All right.
Okay, now let's get serious here. Big bucks. Stop.
Stop at $250. Third place, 4 spins. Press your luck or pass.
Let's go for it.
Moving on, looking for big bucks.
Stop.
Stop it. Move 1 space to Las Vegas or $200 and a spin.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, you've got it, $980. $12.30, $70 shy of second place, 3 spins.
Let's press my luck.
Okay.
Okay, let's have some big bucks. And stop.
Stop, move 1 space to $750 or $100 and a spin.
Okay. 750.
750 is yours, second place, 1980. 2 spins left, $270 shy of Veronica.
Okay, let's press my luck.
All right.
Very, very big bucks and stop.
Stop at dinnerware. And the value of that dinnerware, June, is $500. You're in first place with $24.80. 230 more than Veronica. 1 spin left. Press your luck to pass.
Press.
You're gonna go?
Go.
Press. You're gonna press. Wants to hold on to first place. Stop at $400, and you got it, June, at $28.80. First place, the advantage. Scott, 1,300. Veronica, 22.50. We'll be right back with a whole new round right after this. Come on back. Hi, gang. Want to do it again? 4 questions. You give me answers. You'll get spins, and this round of spin is worth as much as $5,000. Are you ready? Coca-Cola is America's #1 selling soft drink, but we want to know what's number 2. June?
Pepsi.
Is the correct answer Pepsi, 7-Up, or Dr. Pepper? Scott?
Pepsi.
Pepsi for Scott. Veronica?
Pepsi.
Pepsi. The number 2 soft drink is Pepsi-Cola. June goes to 3. Scott 1. Veronica 1. Director Sidney Pollack is thinking of re-teaming Robert Redford and Barbra Streisand in a remake of the only movie they made together. Veronica?
The Way We Were.
What's the name of this young classic? Is it The Way We Were, The Main Event, or The Owl and the Pussycat? June?
The Way We Were.
Way We Were for June. Scott?
I'll have to agree, The Way We Were.
Way We Were. Barbara and Bob were previously teamed in The Way We Were. June goes to 4. Scott to 2. Veronica to 4. According to Mademoiselle magazine, the modern woman's home is filled with dust balls, and her sex life is best described by which of this year's Oscar-nominated movies? If you had gotten this under those circumstances, you would have been geniuses. I'm going to give it to you in multiple choice form, and you may still not get it. According to Mademoiselle magazine, the modern woman's home is filled with dust balls, and her sex life is best described by which of this year's Oscar-nominated movies? The Big Chill, Tender mercies or terms of endearment? June?
Oh. They'll say the big chill.
The big chill.
Mine's the terms
June.
of endearment.
Scott?
Tender mercies.
Tender mercies for Scott. Treat him gently. Veronica?
I've got to say terms of endearment.
Terms of endearment. Well, Mademoiselle feels the modern gal suffers from the big chill. June goes to 5. Scott stays at 2 and Veronica at 4. Strange question, Bill. Okay, here we go. According to the title of his famous song, who or what did George M. Cohan give his regards to? June?
Broadway.
Is the answer Broadway, Harrigan, or New York, Scott?
Broadway.
Broadway for Scott and Veronica.
Broadway.
Broadway. Give my regards to Broadway, says George. June goes to 8. Scott to 3. Veronica to 5. All our players will be taking those spins to the big board. Decide who is going to win the big bucks. So come on back. Big board time. $80,000 in cash. One prize worth more than $5,000. Also some whammies. So stay away from the whammies. Dollar total: Scott $1,300, Veronica $2,250, and June at $2,880. You'll play last since you earned it. We'll go to the player who has the least amount of money. $1,300. Scott, you're going first with 3 spins. Scott, are you ready for big bucks?
I'm very ready for big bucks.
All right.
Let's go. Big bucks. Big bucks. Big bucks. Big bucks. Stop.
Stop at $2,000. $3,300. First place, 2 spins. Press your luck to pass.
I'm gonna press my luck.
Go.
Stop.
Stop at $500. $3,800. 1 spin left, Scott. You keep going.
Gotta have those big bucks. Big bucks. Stop.
Stop at
Okay,
$1,500
yeah.
and a spin. $5,300 and 1 spin left, Scott. First place. What are you gonna do?
I've gotta go, Peter.
All right.
Big bucks.
$2,500 more
Big
than
bucks.
June.
Big bucks. Stop.
Stop at $1,500 and spin again. $6,800. You still have 1 spin. You now have $4,000 more than June.
I've gotta go.
All right.
No whammies. Big bucks. Big bucks. Come on, let's go. Mega bucks. Stop.
Stop it at big screen TV, Scott. The value of that big screen TV is $3,800.
All right.
That's $10,600. First place for now. Let's go to Veronica with 5 spins at $2,250. Stop at $750 and a spin. $3,000, 5 spins, second place.
Let's go to Halo. And stop.
Stop at $1,500 and a spin. $4,500 and 5 spins.
All right, let's go. And come on, no whammies. Stop.
Stop at $4,000 and a spin. $8,500. You still have 5 spins, Veronica. You keep going.
Go. Let's do it.
Run the board.
Okay, no whammy. And stop.
Stop at $700 on a spin. $9,200. About 1,400 separates you and Scott. 5 spins.
Go.
Go.
Okay, come on. I want to go to Hilo. And stop.
Stop at golf club. Set a golf club to Veronica. Valued at $1,021. You're at $10,221. About $379 less than Scott. She's going.
Gotta try for Hilo. And stop.
Stop at $2,000. $12,221. First place, 3 spins. Press your luck or pass.
Go.
Go.
Okay. I got to get Hilo. And no whammy, no whammy. Stop.
Stop at $3,000 on a spin. $15,221. 3 spins left. Press your luck to pass. In the lead by $4,600. 46.21. Go.
Hilo. We gotta get to Hilo. Come on, no whammy, no whammy. Stop.
Stop at $2,000. $17,221. 2 spins left. You're in the lead by $6,621. What do you want to do? Press your luck or pass?
I'm gonna pass.
Pass. There you go to Scott. 2 to you, Scott. $10,600. Let's see what you can do.
I'm ready, Peter. No whammies. We need big bucks. Mega bucks. Stop.
Stop at $5,000 and a spin. $15,600. We're into big bucks here. One more spin, Scott. Stay away from the whammy.
Go.
One more spin.
Come on, mega bucks. One more time. One more time. Stop.
Stop it out. Whammy. got 15,600 gone, but you have one spin left. You want to keep going?
If I pass
If you
it,
passed, it would go back to Veronica.
I'll go for it.
Go for it. Scott's
go
looking
for
for
it.
something that gives him an additional
Come on.
spin.
Big bucks, one more time. One more time. Stop.
Stop it. Oh, well. You didn't lose money, Scott, just the spin. The game is not over. We're going to go to June 2881 whammy. 8 spins. June, are you ready? You got $17,000
Way to go. All right.
To
Let's
go.
have some big, big bucks and trips. Stop.
Stop at $2,500.
All right.
You're up to $5,380. 7 spins left, about $12,000 less than Veronica.
Big, big bucks and a trip. Stop.
Stop at $750 and a spin. You're up to $6,130. 7 spins. Press your luck or pass.
Big, big bucks.
Here we go.
And a trip. Stop.
Stop at $1,500 and a spin. 76.30. 7 spins. Press your luck or pass.
Go for it. Go for it. Okay. Big, big bucks and big bucks.
Stop at Okay, June, money's gone, but you have 6 big spins left, 2 whammies. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna press my luck.
Playing on.
Okay. Big, big bucks and stop.
Stop at Hilo, Hawaii. The trip to Hilo has a value of $1,456. You're in second place, 5 spins. Press your luck or pass, and
Go.
you're going.
Let's spin. Big, 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 big bucks and a trip and stop.
Stop at whammy. All right, June, strategy's all important now. 3 whammies, 1 more, you're out of the game. You have 4 spins, no dollars. Veronica has $17,221. What do you want to do?
Go for it.
Play. June's looking to make some money. Wants to get into second place
Big,
at least.
big bucks. This is it. Big bucks and stop.
Stop at $1,000 and a spin. All right, June, you're at $1,000. You still have 4 spins.
Okay.
You can pass your spins to Veronica. If you whammy, Veronica will win the game.
Let's go for it.
All right, Veronica, you ready? And June. A whammy puts Veronica in the championship
Big,
throne.
big, big, big bucks and stop.
Stop at $1,400. You're at $2,400, June. 3 spins. You have almost $15,000 worth of catching up, and you have 3 spins. What are you going to do?
Go for it.
Go for it. All right, here she goes.
Big, big bucks. The big bucks. No whammies and stop.
Stop at $700 and a spin. $3,100 and 3 spins, June. $14,121 to go. Press your luck or pass.
Press my luck.
Pressing on, and Veronica's waiting. Oh, 1 whammy makes Veronica a champ.
Big, big bucks. And big bucks and stop.
Stop at $2,000. You're at $5,100. 2 spins left. $12,121 to go. What are you going to do, June? Press your luck or pass?
Pass.
Pass them. They go to you, Veronica.
Okay, go.
17,221.
Let's do
Stay
it.
away from the whammy.
Let's do it. No
Win the
whammy.
game.
Let's
Here they
go
go.
to Hilo. Let's go to Hilo. And stop.
Stop at advance 2 spaces to $2,500. 19,721. Veronica, avoid the whammy, and you'll be the champion for today.
I'm
Are
gonna
you
do
ready?
it.
And
I'm
June,
gonna do
a
it.
whammy makes you the
Come
champ.
on. Big bucks. No whammy and stop.
Stop at $500. And Veronica, you're the champ today with $20,221. We'll be right back to find out exactly what you won after this message. We're back with today's big press your luck winner, Veronica, with $20,221. Veronica, Roddy's going to tell you exactly what you won. Rod.
I sure will, Peter. Veronica, you won some golf clubs from Pinseeker, a set of custom-made golf clubs, including the Bombshell stainless steel woods with matching irons and a professional staff bag by Pinseeker. Those prizes totaling $1,021, combined with the $19,200 in cash you won, gives you a grand total, Veronica, of $20,221. Congratulations!
$20,221. We're going to see you next time. Scott and June, I thank you for being on Press Your Luck. You won't be going away empty-handed. We've got some nice prizes for you. And I thank Lowell High School from San Francisco for being here and cheering everybody on. Until next time, this is Peter DeMarcus saying so long with Press Your Luck. Bye-bye.
Here's what we have for our Department of Justice. Enjoy the air you breathe with this pure air machine. High and low speed, citrus fragrance, plus gift certificates for Kentucky Fried Chicken and fresh buttermilk biscuits. You've got a right to chicken done right. At Kentucky Fried Chicken, we'd eat chicken right. And Colofill, the luxury pillow, is non-allergenic. Scrunchable, pumpable, washable Colofill, the modern alternative to down. Also, real butter and vegetable shortening make it easy to taste the Sunshine difference in snacking good Hi-Ho crackers from Sunshine. And the Hamilton Beats full-size Versa-Steam lightweight iron. Silverstone soap plate for no snag, no stick ironing. Delicate fabric stays silky soft. Plus Control. Discover the secret of losing weight with Control. Control capsules give your willpower the help it needs, so you eat less and lose weight. Use as directed. This is Rob Ronnie speaking for Press Your Luck, a Carruthers Company presentation.
Right after this, to talk about this
Today, these three players are after high stakes, but they'll have to avoid the whammy as they play the most exciting game of their lives. From Television City in Hollywood, it's time to press your luck. And now, here's your host, the star of Press Your Luck, Peter DeMarcus.
Oh, well, thanks, Rob Roddy. And now the audience frightened me for a moment. They're yelling and carrying on. They must think I'm somebody else. In any event, welcome to Press Your Luck. We're going to have a lot of fun today. We had a lot of fun Friday, and here it's Monday, and 2 weeks from today is the big home player game. So right now, let's talk to the players who are looking for big bucks today. Starting with Ryan Carey. How are you, Ryan?
Real good, Peter.
Good. Ryan, you are from out of state, correct?
Well, cold states, not out of this state.
Right.
Out of this world, I guess you could say.
Where is that?
Soldotna, Alaska.
Alaska. How cold does it get where you live?
Well, let me put it this way. I talked to my mom last night. She said it got to 40 above zero and the school melted.
Cold, real cold.
No,
Well, the whammy can be real cold, so avoid them, all right?
All right.
We're looking for big bucks.
Lots of money.
All right,
Lots
Ryan,
of
good
money.
luck to you. Our second player is Gene Sachs. How are you, Gene?
Great, sir. How are you?
Good, thanks. Now, Gene, you are also from another state.
Yes, Wilmette, Illinois.
Illinois.
Yes.
All right. Good.
Cold
How long
there,
have you
too.
been out here?
I'm just visiting out here now.
Oh, you're just going to take some of the money and go back?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, I see. One of those. All right. A
Yes.
carpetbagger of sorts.
Right, of sorts.
All right, Gene. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
And our third player is Esmeralda Figueredo, who is our champ with $11,348. Esmeralda, you decimated the two players on Friday. You gave them each 4 whammies. They went away with their heads hung down. Wow. You don't look like you're vicious.
I need money. That's what I need.
Turns anybody vicious, doesn't it? Well, you want to try it again?
I sure do.
All right, players, here we go. Here's some questions. You give me some answers. According to a book called Infidelity Report, oh, I think I might have made that one. Are married women more likely to stray during their 20s, 30s, or 40s? Gene?
40s.
40s. Is the correct answer 40s, 20s, or 30s? Ryan?
I believe it's the 30s.
30s. What do you think, Esmeralda?
I think it's the 30s.
You think it's, I like the way women, I think it's the 30s. The report says women are most likely to stray in their 30s. Yeah. Ryan gets a spin. Esmeralda gets a spin. Gene, you might have been better off not answering that. I don't know, you know? It tells us a lot about you. Okay. If you're thinking about starting a new business, think twice. What fraction of all new businesses fail within the first 5, Ryan?
75%.
Fraction within the first 5 years.
3/4.
3/4. Is the correct answer 3/4, 1/4, or 1/2? Gene?
I'll agree with 3/4.
3/4. What do you think, Esmeralda?
I'm going to go with 3/4.
Yep. Well, you should have gone with 1/2 because that's the correct answer. They all half Half of them fail within 5. Yeah, you think you feel badly. Think about the businesses that failed. No spins. They're out of business. These guys are just out of spins temporarily. What? No, wait a minute. Almost caught me. Ha ha, smart like a fox. Here's an old proverb for new moms. Don't throw the baby out with the what? Ryan.
With the wash?
With the wash, all right? Is the correct answer the wash, the diapers, or the bath water? Jean?
The bath water.
Bath water. What do you think, Esmeralda?
The bath water.
Yeah, don't throw the baby out with the bath water. Ryan throws the 1, Jean gets a spin, and Esmeralda goes to 2. We'll go to the 4th question. Margaret Houlihan was the head nurse of the 407 7th MASH. What was Nurse Houlihan's, Jean?
Hot lips.
Nickname. You talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, is the correct answer hot lips, hot pants, or hot Houlihan? Ryan?
It's definitely hot lips.
Hot lips. What do you think, Esmeralda?
Hot lips.
Nurse Houlihan's nickname was Hot Lips. You got it. Ryan goes to 2, Jean to 4, and Esmeralda to 3. And you're going to turn those spins in the buck, so hang in there. We're coming right back after these words. Players want to take a shot at the board because it has 13,000 up there. It also has some whammies. You know about playing, ending up with the most money in this round. That entitles you to play last in the next round, which is important. Also, you know about passing your remaining spins during your turn, and you also know about whammies. Unfortunately, 4 of them will make you history. So, play with the fewest spins goes first. Ryan, 2 of them. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Okay, come on, give me some money. I love money. Lots of money. Come on, 1,500 big bucks. Money, money, stop!
Stop at $300. 1 spin, first place, 300. Ryan?
Going. Come on. Okay, one more time. Lots of money. Lots of money. Come on, big bucks. Come on, money. Money. Stop.
Stop at 550. That's 850. Ryan, well done. First place. Esmeralda, what do you think you can do with 3 spins?
We'll see. Come on. Big bucks. Big bucks. I need very big bucks. Stop.
Stop at 300 and a spin. Still have your 3 spins, $300, Esmeralda.
Come on. I need real big bucks. This is for Fernando. Come on, big bucks. Stop.
Stop at 500 more, 800. 50 less than Ryan, 2 spins. Esmeralda, here we go.
All right, I need bigger bucks. Biggest bucks. Stop.
Stop it, move 1 space to 500 or 100 and a spin.
I'll take the 500.
500, $1,300. Put you in first place, 1 spin left. What is your pleasure?
I'm going to go.
Okay.
Come on, big bucks. Big bucks. Come on. Stop.
Stop that already. I used to like that song, you know?
Me too.
$0, Esmeralda. We now go to Jean with 4 spins. Here we go.
I'm ready. I want mega bucks. All right. Okay, big mega bucks. Stop.
Stop at $400.
Okay, that's good.
Second place, 3 spins. Press your luck will pass. Jean's going.
My luck. Okay, big bucks. Stop.
Stop at, oh, man. All right, Jean.
Okay,
1
we're gonna
whammy,
go.
no dollars. You still have 2 spins. What's your
Okay,
pleasure?
I'm gonna go.
All right.
Okay, big bucks. Stop.
Stop at another whammy.
I'm gonna go.
Took him a while to strap the skates on. Jean, you have 2 whammies. You want to be careful about picking up a 3rd whammy in round 1. You have 1 spin left. What do you want to do with it?
I'm gonna pass it.
Pass it. Goes to Ryan. Ryan, you have it. $850 at stake. First place. Let's see what
Okay,
happens.
no problem, no problem. More money. Love that money. Come on, I need the money. My kids need it. Money, money. Stop.
Stop at $500. Esmeralda 0, Jean 0, and Ryan with $1,350. You have first place, the advantage. And we're coming right back right after these words for a whole new round. right, this game is all about spins. That's what you want to earn, and you earn them this way, by answering questions. Are you ready to answer these?
Ready.
Ready.
Okay, I can tell Ryan's ready and willing and able to rock and roll all night. Am I right, Ryan?
Whatever it takes.
Here we go. What hit TV series begins each week with a close-up of a clicking stopwatch? Gene?
60 Minutes.
Is the correct answer. 60 Minutes, Dallas for the A-team. Ryan?
It's 60 minutes.
60 minutes. What do you think, Esmeralda?
16 minutes.
Clicking stopwatch introduces 60 minutes. Ryan gets a spin, Gene 3, and Esmeralda 1. All right. In a leap year, what month gains the extra day, Gene?
February.
Is the correct answer February, January, or March, Ryan?
February.
All right. What do you think, Esmeralda?
February.
The extra leap year day goes to February. Ryan to 2, Gene 6, Esmeralda 2. All right, Ryan, tense up, will you? I mean, you know, okay. According to their advertising slogan, after all these years, which brand of cleanser claims it hasn't scratched yet? Esmeralda?
Comet.
Is the correct answer Comet, Ajax, or Bonami? Ryan?
I think it's Comet also.
Comet. What do you think, Gene?
I'm going to go with Bonami.
Yeah, well, you're a smart lady because Bonami hasn't scratched yet.
All right.
And Gene goes to 7. Next question. Let's say you're in England or Australia and you're enjoying prawns. What is the common name for prawns, Gene?
Shrimp.
In this country. Is the correct answer shrimp, crab, or oysters, Ryan?
Shrimp.
Shrimp. What do you think, Esmeralda?
Shrimp.
Shrimp is correct. They are prawns. Ryan goes to 3. Gene to a whopping 10, and Esmeralda to 3. And you know these players are going to the big board to take away all the bucks. So come on back. More than 5,000, as you know. However, Tammy and Whammy are lurking up there, so be very careful. Dollar-wise, Ryan goes last with $13.50, which gives him enough time just to build up the intensity a little bit more. And play with the least money, tie between Gene and Esmeralda. Player to my left goes first. Gene, 10 spins, 2 whammies. Are you ready?
Yes,
Here we
I'm
go.
ready. Okay, big bucks, stop.
Stop at 5,000 spins. First place, Gene, and you still have your 10 spins.
Okay,
go.
here we go. Big bucks, stop.
Stop at a whammy.
Hello, do you know me?
Unfortunately, we do know him. Gene, 3 whammies. All joking aside, one more whammy, you'll be out of the game. You do have 9 spins.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
All right, here we go.
All right, okay, big bucks, stop.
Stop at 2,000. Just avoided the whammy. You're back in first place. You still have the 3 whammies, Gene. 8 spins. A lot of spins. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go.
Gonna play. Okay.
Okay, big bucks,
This is
stop.
tough time. Stop at 2,000 or lose 1 whammy. You can lose a whammy or collect $2,000.
I'm gonna lose a whammy.
Lose a whammy. That's a wise decision, Gene. 1 whammy down, please. You only have 2. You have 2,000. You have 8 spins. You want to keep going? 7
I'm going.
spins. Sorry.
Okay,
Here we go.
big bucks, stop.
Stop at oh.
It's coming to me now. I see financial disaster in your future.
Well, only financial disaster. That losing 1 whammy saved you from being eliminated. You're now back to the position where you have the 3 whammies. 6 spins, no dollars, Gene.
I've gotta go.
Gonna go. All right.
Okay, big bucks, stop.
Stop at $2,000. Feels like deja vu. 2,005 spins, 3 whammies. Gene, first place.
I'm gonna pass.
You gonna pass?
Yes.
They go to Ryan. 5 to you, Ryan. You don't take them yet. We go to Esmeralda with 3 spins, 1 whammy. Are you ready, Esmeralda?
Okay. Come on, big bucks.
Stop at 5,000 on a spin. First place. Still have 3 spins, Esmeralda.
I'm gonna go.
All right.
Come on, big bucks, stop.
Stop at a whammy. Blasted off with your 5 grand, Esmeralda, but left you with 2 spins.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Come on. I need big bucks. This one's for Michelle. Come on, stop.
Stop at 3,000 on a spin. Back in the first place. 2 spins, $3,000.
I'm gonna go.
All right.
Come on, big bucks, 5,000. Come on, stop.
Stop at 1,000 on a spin. 4,000. Still with the same 2 spins. Double the money Gene has.
I'm gonna go.
Okay, here we go.
Come on, big bucks. Come on, no whammies. Stop.
Stop at 17.50. 57.50 now, Esmeralda, and you have 1 spin left. What do you want to do with it?
If I pass it, who will it
Pass
go
it? It would go to Gene.
to Gene? I'm gonna pass.
Pass. Gene, it's yours. 2,000. Avoid the whammy, and you'll stay in the
Okay.
game. If you get the whammy, you're out of the game. Here we go.
Okay,
Looking
big
for bucks.
bucks.
Stop it. Oh, sorry, Gene. You are out of the game. We go to Ryan with 13.50 and 5 spins passed. Are you ready, Ryan?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Here we go. Lots of money. Need the bucks. Money, money, money. Lots of money. Come on. Stop.
Stop at $750. 2,100. 4 spins. You have to take it. Here we
More
go.
money. Come on. Give me money or a trip. Money, money, money. Stop.
Stop at $500. 2,600. 3 spins. Here we go.
Okay, come on. Let's get some big money now. 4 or 5. 4 or 5,000. Lots of money. Lots of money. Stop.
Stop at big bucks.
All right.
5,000 and a spin. $7,600. You have 3 spins in the earned column, 2 in the past, 4 in the earned. Sorry, here we go.
Let's go. More. Come on. One more time. Lots of bucks. Lots of money. Lots of money. No whammy. Give me Rome. That's what I want. I want Rome. Stop.
Stop at 3,000 and a spin. $10,600.
Ready. Go.
1 spin left you have to take, Ryan. Hopefully our set
Go on,
can withstand it. Here we go.
Okay, now I'll take Rome. Come on. Come on. I want the money. Money. Money or Rome. Ready? Stop.
Stop at $500. 11,100. You have about 5,400 more than Esmeralda. You have 5 spins. You can press your luck or pass, Ryan. Pass. Pass. He flung them at you, Esmeralda. 5 to you, 57.50. Here you go.
Come on, I can do it. Come on, I need biggest, but stop.
Stop at $2,000. 77.50. 4 spins. Here we go.
Come on, I need big bucks. This one's for Michelle. Stop.
Stop at San Diego. A trip to San Diego has a value of $1,124. You're at $88.74. 3 spins you have to take. Here we go. About $2,300 separates the 2 of you.
Michelle, stop.
Stop at $500 and a spin. Spin goes in the earned column. $93.74. 2 more you must take, Esmeralda. Here comes the first.
Come on, big bucks. Big bucks. Stop.
Stop at $17.50. Esmeralda, you're at $11,124. $24 ahead of Ryan in first place. 1 more spin you must take, and here it comes.
Come on, big bucks. 3,000, 5,000. Stop.
Stop at $750 and a spin. Esmeralda, you're at $11,874. That's $774 more than Ryan. 2 spins, you can press your luck or pass. One more time, she goes. Here we go.
Come on, I need big bucks. Anything, a prize, a trip. Stop.
Stop at $17.50. Esmeralda, $13,624. That's $2,524 more than Ryan. You have 1 last spin. You can take it yourself. If you can avoid the whammy, you'll win the game. Pass it to Ryan. If he gets anything over 24, he'll win the game.
I'm gonna take it.
You're gonna take it. Ryan, are you ready? Esmeralda. Who's the champ today?
Michelle.
Ryan or Esmeralda? I know what Ryan wants.
Michelle, please. Stop.
Stop it, a home bar. Esmeralda, you are the champ. That home bar was $29.95. You are $16,619. Congratulations. We'll come back and drop to you after these words. That got down to the wire. Today's big pressure winner, Esmeralda, with $16,619. And right now, Esmeralda, you are going to listen to the melodious tones of Rod Roddy as he extols the virtues of all the goodies you've won. Rod.
Thank you, Peter. Esmeralda, you have won a 21-table bar combination. Entertain your guests in a professional manner with a 21-table bar combination. Comes with brass rail, level glass edge top, and roll-out back bar from Name of the Game. Esmeralda, you have won a trip to San Diego. We'll take you and your companion round-trip coach from Los Angeles to San Diego for a 6-night stay at the Hotel San Diego, located in the lively heart of the new downtown, where you'll enjoy the turn-of-the-century elegance and the showplace of the most beautiful city in America, the Hotel San Diego. Those prizes totaling $4,119 combined with the $12,500 in cash you won today and the $11,348 in cash and prizes you won previously gives you a grand total of $27,967. Congratulations!
Esmeralda, what a hunk of change. Almost $28,000, and you get to come back again tomorrow and try it again. You're doing real well. Ryan and Gene, you will not be leaving empty-handed. We've got some nice prizes for you. I thank you for being with us. And until next time when we see Esmeralda, this is Peter Tomarken saying thanks for pressing your luck. Bye-bye.
Some member of our studio audience will receive from Outside Cycle 2 a flare-fitted Torchier, a solid brass balustrade table lamp, and champagne-colored sphere table lamp with matching handkerchief linen shape. Outside Cycle 2. And here's what we have for our departing contestants. Make life easier with this Pulsematic Osterrizer with 5-cup container. Continuous speeds, includes mini blend jar for quick single drinks. Plus, Isodette spray and lozenges with benzocaine. Give fast relief from sore throat pain. Sore throat? Try Isodette. Use as directed. Also a tote bag and Diet Shasta. Now with the great taste of NutraSweet. And more flavors to make you say, I want to pop. Diet Shasta. And put the great taste of chocolate in your chocolate chip cookies with Hershey's semi-sweet chips, milk chocolate chips, or mini chips from Hershey, the greatest name in chocolate. And now there's an easy way to deep clean your carpets. A Regina Steamer Carpet Cleaner. Lightweight, convenient, and affordable. Plus Oscal Calcium Supplement. If your body isn't getting enough calcium, it could rob it from your bones. Oscal Calcium. Your body needs it. Use as directed. This is Rod Roddy, speaking for Press Your Luck, a Carruthers Company presentation.
Get ready to match the stars. Bill Anderson, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Bonnie Franklin, Richard Dawson, and Fatty Flag as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 76. And now here's the star of Match Game 76, Gene Rader.
Johnny-O. A little half-hearted there. What's wrong with those people there? Not glad to see me? Get out!
Listen, we're glad to see you. And just to touch all bases, two faces, we get them as often as we can, but not too often. Bonnie Franklin, One Day at a Time. We're delighted to see her. And Bill Anderson of Nashville fame, who has a big hit country western song called Sometime.
Thank you.
How are you today?
Doing fine. I like your coat.
Thank you very much. It's not for sale.
Oh.
Let's say hello to Nancy Pappas and Kristen Craver here. Ladies, this is our current champ. She's won a lot of money, $2,500. And Kristen Craver. You both had your first round questions, and you're ahead, 3-0. And we'll go to round 2 in a moment or so. But right now, pay attention to this. Hello there. Is that my microphone that's making that funny noise? Well, treat it very gingerly and be very careful with it. Whoops. There. Okay. That's 110 volts. Kristen, you want A or B?
A.
A it is. Now, Kristen, listen carefully. Here we go. You know the old expression, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. You've all heard that expression?
Oh, golly, have I ever.
Well, Bill tried that.
I did?
Yes. Now he's got a handful of blank.
Okay. Bird in the hand's worth two in the bush.
Right. Bird in the hand's worth two. Bill tried that. Now he's got a handful of... Okay. right? Good. Good. I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I didn't want
You
your hair.
didn't do
to
anything. There's no way to mess up this.
Oh, really? You can mess mine anytime you want there.
Thank you very much.
Hello, Kristen. You're familiar with that old expression, aren't you? A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Have you heard that? A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Ben Franklin said that, right?
Yes.
I don't know. Anyway, Bill tried that. This fella, Bill. And now he's got a handful of blank.
What's the word we can use for that?
Are you referring to bird droppings?
That's it.
Yeah. And now he's got a handful of bird droppings.
I thought you guys...
What do you say there, Bill?
I couldn't think of that. I wish I could have. I couldn't think of the right word. And yesterday I bombed out with dinosaur eggs, and today I'm bombing back out with bird eggs, I guess.
You got an egg fetish, huh? Okay, Brett. He says eggs.
Honey, you can't say eggs every time you get in trouble, you know. You have to do something else. She's gonna be a mother?
She's gonna be a mother.
And she says things like bird droppings?
Yes.
Good heavens.
I
good
said bird droppings.
Well, heaven knows what she would have said. That's shocking. I said bird doo-doo.
Doo-doo. That's one for her. Okay, Charles.
Oh, Fanny, stop looking at me. I always go for the cheap joke. You know that.
The bird was in a bush a long time, so it's bird doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo.
So at this moment, the score is 3-2. Bird in the hand worth two in the bush. Bill tried that. Now he's got a handful of...
Everybody's on the same track here. Bird doo-doo.
Bird doo-doo. Okay. You offer a little doo-doo to the lady?
I don't. I offer some feathers.
A handful of feathers.
I wish I had some
Yes.
for you, though. Well, I mean, I
Did you eat your spinach? Hello there.
Hello there. I'd like to dedicate my answer to the Sisters of St. Joseph's Academy, Baby Birds.
Baby bird. Oh, we got a tie score at this moment. Ready? You can break the tie by matching one celebrity, and you will win the game. Who does not play? Bill does not, Richard does not, and Charles does not. Oh, the men do not play, the ladies play. Here we go. Gloria said, "My husband drinks champagne out of my shoe." And Edna said, "That's nothing. My husband drinks champagne out of my blank." All right, I'm just...
My husband drinks champagne out of my blank.
Right. She says, "That's nothing. My husband drinks champagne out of my blank."
No, I don't like that, Charles. Thanks. You just... it's the same. I have a perfect answer.
Yes? Okay.
It's a perfect...
Very funny choice.
I don't like that answer.
You don't like that one?
What about that answer?
Okay, that's fine. Put that in the slot and away we go. It's up to you. Now, Nancy. Gloria said, "My husband drinks champagne out of my shoe." And Edna said, "That's nothing. My husband drinks champagne out of my...
Bra?
bra."
I think you misled me with that embittered reading.
Oh,
When you
really?
said-
Did I?
Yes, you said, Edna said, "That's nothing.
Ah.
My husband drinks champagne out of my sight."
I led you astray,
You
did
led
I?
me astray, I
I'm
think.
sorry. It's not the first time. Now, Bonnie Franklin. My husband drinks champagne out of my bra, according to Nancy.
Well, I agree with Nancy.
There it is, and that wins the game. That's 5 times. Wow. Okay. Kristen, I hope you have a very happy, blessed event, and you get whatever you wished for. And we've got some gifts for you, together with our thanks. Kristen
Thank you.
Craver, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye. Now, we'll spin some messages for you, then come on and see how she does with the Big Money Super Match. All right, here we go for the 5th time with Nancy Pappas. You know, you've been up here, this is your 5th time, and it's amazing that you only, 2,600 is quite a bit, but you could be a lot more than that if you'd really hit on those big ones every time. Good luck to you this time, Nancy. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. One for blank. Now, the answer that bunch gave most frequently is worth $500 if you match it. If you match the next one, you get $250, and then the third one gets you $100. Now, whom do you call on for some help?
Brett? What about one for the money?
One for the money, right?
Bonnie?
Bonnie.
One for all.
One for all.
And Fanny?
Something that Brett says quite often. One for the road.
Okay, there they are. One for the road, one for all, and one for the money.
I think I'll go for one for the road.
One for the road. It's 2:45. All right, that's what we want. One for the road. Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. May we see the $100 response? One for all. Who gave you that one? Bonnie gave you that one. Okay, that's a good sign. It means you're on the right track. Let's see if it's under the $250 response. One for the road, it is indeed. Congratulations, you got it. All right. One for the money? You think it's one for the money? Aren't you going to be surprised as we reveal it now and you see that it's one for the money? Okay, so that means you're up to $2,850. You're going to play for 10 times $250 or $2,500. But remember, you got to match one celebrity exactly, and it's time for you to choose one.
I think I'll go with Richard till I get it right.
She's going to go with Richard till she gets it right.
We've got to do this because you've got a little boy named Ben, right? How old is he?
11 weeks.
Good Lord, let's concentrate.
Calls him Big Ben there.
Yeah.
All right. Now, you got the ESP going? Get it going in advance before just concentrate on Richard Dawson. Richard Dawson, I adore you. Is all that thought going through your mind? All right, then. Here it is. Blank pump. P-U-M-P. Now he's finished, Nancy. What answer comes to your mind to match him? Are you thinking about him? Are you thinking about this? Blank pump.
Gas pump.
Gas pump. I guess that sounds logical to me. It's the most common one. I hope you're right. Richard, she says that'll match you for $2,500. What do you say?
I've just bought my younger son a bicycle.
Oh, you had to buy him an air pump, huh?
Yeah. Of course he's full of gas.
Congratulations to you. I know you're very happy about that. You got a lot of money, John. $5,350. Now, let's welcome your new challenger. Here comes Bill Alt. Hi, Bill. Hello. Okay, Nancy. You know what she just said to me? Now that she's won $5,350, she says, now I can have another baby. But not on this stage.
Is that what causes it?
Yes, right. Being under the hot lights is... Bill, we welcome you, sir. And we'd like to find out a little more about Bill Alt, other than the fact that his name is Bill Alt.
Okay, well, I'm originally from Canton, Ohio, now living in Redondo Beach. And I'm president of the California American Eskimo Dog Association, also the Growth and Retention Staff Officer for the Coast Guard Auxiliary, and taking lessons in vessel examination and instructor for the auxiliary. And I want to find out if I can say hello to Flop back in Ohio.
To who?
Flop.
Flop.
That's my grandmother.
Oh, your grandmother.
Right.
I'm sorry, Bill, it's not allowed. You can't look in the camera and say, hello, Flop, how are you? You can't do that.
Can I say hello, Flossie?
No, you can't. Floss.
Flossie?
Oh, Flossie.
Yeah. No, it's
sorry.
Floppy.
No.
It's Floppy.
It's
okay.
not
I won't
allowed.
say it.
Yeah.
I won't
But
say it.
nice try anyway.
Okay.
I'm glad you're thinking about her there.
Yeah.
Now, didn't they have the dog races recently here?
Oh, the Eskimo?
Yes.
Well, these dogs aren't racers. You're thinking of the Huskies.
Oh, you raise pets?
They're 25-pound dogs.
I
They used
see.
to be called Spits.
Oh, yes, they're
I
marvelous
never
dogs.
knew what a Spitz was before.
Now you know.
Mark?
All right, Mark. Are you ready, Bill?
Ready.
All right, then we ask you to make a selection here. Hello. Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. North America, and all the ships at sea. Flash. Now, you may have A or B.
I'll start with B.
You'll start with B, he says. Now, listen, you've all seen this big hit CBS soap opera called The Young and the Restless, haven't you? You've seen that? Isn't that a marvelous show? There's a new show. No. It's about an old folks' home. It's called The Old and the Blankless.
The Young and the Restless.
The old folks, the show about the old folks' home called The Old and the Blankless.
The Old and the Blankless.
Yeah.
I got it.
Nothing personal, Brett.
Is the Spitz really an... Because I had a Spitz,
There's
and I
your
always thought
souvenir.
they were a mixture of many other dogs.
Spitz is a beautiful dog. I had one as a child.
I did too, and his name
Yeah.
was Trixie, or her name was
Really?
Trixie.
Ours
she
was
died of
named
cry-
Chinny.
Chinny? Well, those
Yes.
were those names. they
Now,
did.
shall we not carry on this colloquy any further here? Just write your answer
right,
there.
yeah.
Do you remember the question?
Yes.
She's fading fast, folks. We must hurry before the... Okay, now she's writing hers. All right. Ready? Here we go. Have you ever seen that show, The Young and the Restless? Marvelous show. It's on every day at 1 o'clock. We've had several of the actresses on it from that show on this very program, too. There's a new show about an old folks' home. It's called The Old and the Blankless.
I'd say motionless.
Really? Your dogs love you, Bill.
I know, and I'm getting older.
Yes. He says the old and the motionless.
I wanted to help him. I really did. I went to school with a guy named Bill Alt, and I liked you, and I was going to try and help you. And I wrote The Old and the Helpless.
The Old and the Helpless there. He's looking for motionless, Brecht.
It's what I say to Charles every time I see him. I say, you're old and you're helpless.
That's two of those so far. Charles?
Well, they had a show, The Old and the Motionless.
Oh, they did?
But they changed it to Medical Morgue. Helpless.
That's three of those.
Try to
Okay.
keep the applause down because it hurts my ears.
New show about an old folks' home. It's called The Old and the Motionless, according to him. What according to you, Bonnie?
Old and the sexless, according to me.
Old and the
Thank you. That's
The
first
audience
time the
loves that
audience
one,
has liked
don't
it.
they?
Letters.
All right. Now, Richard.
This is the nearest, I guess, to your. I said listless.
Listless?
Yeah. Is that not a.
Listless and motionless.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's
Thank you, judges.
Yeah. That's it. I would agree with that.
Well, so would I.
Judgment there. What do you say, Fanny?
I say to you, you don't know Grandma Fortenberry. No, I say the old and the toothless.
The old and the toothless. So there's one for you, and yours will be along in a moment, but right now this is coming your way. Let's carry on with the second half of round one. Nancy, this is your question. Everybody plays. There is a new special advisor at the White House. His job is to teach President Ford how to blank.
Is it what?
Yeah.
New special
Very
advisor
good.
at the White House.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you think Charles has had a mild stroke and we just don't know it?
No, he's just concentrating because he wants to give us his maximum effort.
And now the news.
All
Okay.
that for that.
Now, Nancy, there's a new special advisor at the White House. His job is to teach President Ford how to blank.
How to walk?
How to walk. Yes. Okay, Bill.
I started to teach him how to fall gracefully,
Yeah.
but since that was too long, I wrote to walk.
Now, Miss Brett, honey.
I say, what's that old song? Just walking along, sing the song.
So that's two for Nancy. Charles, do you make it three?
I'll cut the song. Just walk.
Just walk. That's three for Nancy. Nancy struck gold with this one, Bonnie. What do you say?
Yeah, I said walk without bumping into things or falling down.
Walk, so that's four. Now,
Yes.
Eggs. Special advisor at the White House. His job is to teach President Ford how to...
There's the kind of walk.
Walking Happy. That was a song, wasn't it? Sure. That was the title song of that show. Yes. Now we come to Fanny Flagg.
I say he may be a teensy bit clumsy, but he had the good sense to marry Betty. Hooray for Betty.
Love her.
Love her. Okay. Now, Bill, you got a job here. You can have A or B, and you got to match 5 celebrities to achieve a tie.
I'll take B again.
B it is. Here it is. Everyone except Richard. Evel Knievel made one of his crazy motorcycle jumps at his own wedding. Knievel missed. He landed on the blank. Okay?
Well, honey, I'm torn.
Evel Knievel.
Who made one of his crazy...
At his own wedding. And he missed. He landed on the... Yes, of course. Of course. Yes. All right, Fanny, you ready? Okay, Bill Alt. Evel Knievel made one of his crazy jumps at his own wedding. He missed. He landed on the...
Bride.
On the bride is a good one. Okay, you got to have 5 brides to stay in the game, Bill. He's looking for a bride.
I thought he was going to say cake.
On the cake?
Yeah, so I wrote bride.
Bride. That's one for you, Bill. Now, Brett.
Bill, don't get nervous. Hang in there. I didn't say anything you might think I might say. I said bride.
Bride. That's 2. Charles.
Bill, don't get nervous. Just hang in there. I didn't say anything you didn't want me to say. Bride.
Charles, you've got to lower your voice a little deeper the next time you do your imitation of it. Okay, right. Bonnie.
Well, don't get nervous. I didn't say anything you might think I wanted to say, because I said bride.
Bride. All right, Fanny, you're up. Looking for a bride to achieve a tie.
I want you to get real nervous. And I'm getting nervous. Oh, cowabunga. I said preacher.
So, Nancy wins the game. 6 times. So, now, Bill, we're going to say goodbye to you and the very best of luck to you in your various endeavors and many gifts for Bill Alt, ladies and gentlemen. While he's spinning off, we'll spin these messages for you. You were dandy, just Jim Dandy. And see you tomorrow. Join us for Match Game 76. Mañana. Gene Reverend here. Goodbye.
Hear that? That's the sound of fun. Because when John Michael Higgins is on, nothing says fun like America Says.
I am speechless.
Good. America Says starts next, only on Game Show Network.
Everyone in this arena has a money stake in one of our famous couples as we play the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And here's the star of Tattletales, Bert Bundy.
Hello, everybody. Thank you. Welcome to Tattletales Nights. So happy with us today. Let's go. We're going to win some money for these people. We got dynamite couples that are going to do it, and here they are, winning money for the blue section today from Welcome Back Kotter, Mr. Robert Hedges and his wife, Mary Hedges.
I got my blue on.
Oh, you got
I
your
knew
blue
I was
on.
Gonna be
got
blues.
your boots on, too.
Yeah.
And Mary, are you all set?
Yes, and blue's my favorite color, so
Is
we're
it?
gonna win.
Oh, all right. That's very interesting. Blue is your favorite color. There's a lot of color tests going on at the moment. That probably means something. And now all the home analysts are working that out. And while they're doing that, we'll introduce you to the couple who's going to win money today for the banana section, Mr. Army Archett and his wife, Selma Archett.
A good group here today.
Well, we have a good group in the audience, and we have a good group up here, too. So why not? It's good chemistry. Selma, how are you, love?
I'm well, thank you.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you all set to go?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Winning money today for the red section, a little Dickens, Mr. Gary Collins and his wife, Mary Ann Mobley. How's your tennis game, Gary?
My tennis game's great.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry to hear
noticed.
about your hand. We'll get back to playing together.
Yes, we'll be playing in a week or so. I walked through a sliding glass door with my hand. Actually, I hit it with my head.
And his head was so hard.
How hard was it?
Well,
we hear from Mary Ann.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Listen, could I take a moment and thank Army Archard? Because when he hosted and produced the People's Choice Awards, he was very nice to ask an organization that I belong to called SHARE, S-H-A-R-E, to do one of the dance numbers, and he contributed a very generous amount of money to the Exceptional Children's Foundation.
Yes, which is
we
a lovely
host.
gesture of the show.
And I would like to thank him on behalf of SHARE.
Thank you very much, Mary Ann. And we wouldn't have asked you girls if we didn't think that you did such a fabulous job.
That's
for
true,
them.
they did. They were terrific on the show. What a terrific show it
What
was.
a nice thing to say thank you.
No, we really mean it.
Well, moving right along, we
I
have some
think
money
I'll
to
cry.
share with our audience, too. And ladies, here we go. The first question is for you. It's worth $150. Ladies, you begin to receive in the mail a gift subscription to Playgirl magazine, which specializes in male nudity, in case you didn't know. Then you receive a notice that if you want to, you can change the subscription and get instead the Ladies' Home Journal. Would you change your subscription? Think that one over. Goodbye, ladies. It's a gift, remember. Off you go. It's a gift. They didn't pick it out themselves. It starts coming in the mail as a gift subscription. Will Mary keep that subscription going as it is, or will she switch to Ladies' Home Journal?
Well, it's kind of like I don't want to say anything about Mary's scruples. I think she'd, sit down and look at it and enjoy it. But I think that she might, I don't want, Ladies' Home Journal.
Yeah, that's the choice.
Does it sound very male of me to say yes? She might switch it. I think there might be some practical things in there that she might, make use out of.
Well, some practical things in
Playgirl
as well.
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to say Ladies' Home Journal.
Does she read Playgirl magazine?
No, she'd read it.
She's seen it.
She'd read it, but she gets, can I say that, like Home magazine, things like that?
You can say whatever you want.
Yeah,
of course.
I think she'll go with the Ladies' Home
So
Journal.
you think she would switch then?
Sure.
Instead, she can change the subscription to Ladies' Home Journal. She's going to do it. Here she comes now. A couple of wild people. Mary, what are you going to do now? You get a gift subscription to Playgirl. They are arriving regularly. However, you get a notice that says you can change the subscription and get Ladies' Home Journal instead. What will you do?
Well, I like the Ladies' Home Journal, but I'm no dummy. I mean, I would keep the Playgirl magazine.
No, that's not what Robbie said.
We've
Bob,
only been married for 2 years.
Yes.
We're still learning.
Yes, and in case you didn't know it, Bob, Mary is no dummy.
I'm no dummy.
She's going to keep Playgirl. That's very interesting. You see, you do learn, don't you?
Yeah, sure.
After only 2 years, you're going to still find out things. Army, what about Selma? What would she do?
Well, it all depends what your interests are, what you're going to read.
True.
And Selma is a reader. She really is. She just reads magazines from cover to cover, and she doesn't look too much at center spreads in magazines. And besides, one of her occupations is being a decorator, and I think the Ladies' Home Journal has a lot more in it for her as a decorator than the decorations in.
Well, that's true.
So
Depends on depends on what kind of decorating style you had in mind.
Right,
of
yeah,
course.
that's right. So I think she'll take the Ladies' Home Journal.
She'll switch.
Right.
All right, here she comes. Interesting, huh? Selma, there seems to be a divided opinion among the bananas.
Since I was stuck with it, I think that's the premise, is it not?
Yes, you were given this gift.
And it's going to come no matter what happens.
Well, no, you do receive a notice saying that you can change
But
it if you want
one
to.
or the other is going to come no matter what happens.
Yes, either that or the Ladies'
The
Home
Ladies'
Journal.
Home Journal, because I can cut recipes out that I'll never make.
Right. That's what the man said. You go with the Ladies' Home Journal, is what you say. You're absolutely right. I didn't know where you were going there for a
Yeah.
minute, I must confess.
Yeah, I have raised, a couple of sons, and I've had a husband, so I can, visualize what's in Playgirl.
Yes, right. I know what you're saying.
Said the answer. We got
Only
this
I got
already.
better.
Thank you, Selma. Gary, what will Mary Ann do?
Firstly, I think if anybody's seen Playgirl, it's a mighty good magazine in terms of the editorial content. I'm serious about that. It's got some fine writing in it, and I think the
That's what I always say about Playgirl.
The nudity
I mean,
has
Playboy.
overshadowed the content of the magazine by and large. However, I'll tell you, we get House and Stream, How to Grow Poppies, How to Spread Manure. I got more magazines at that house that have to do with my house and my garden. I'd just like for once to have a magazine that I really knew something about. So I think Marianne would keep the Playgirl.
She'd keep it.
To be up to date. To be, Mom, I got to tell you this. Sign in a women's lib store in New York. This is honest to goodness. It said, a woman without a man is like a fish without a bicycle.
That's good. I like it. I like it. What worries me is that I think I get it.
Yeah. Anyway, Marianne would keep the magazine.
Marianne will keep the magazine. Yeah. Here she comes now. Hello there, Marianne. What are you going to do? You're getting Playgirl on a subscription, but you get a notice saying you can switch it to Ladies' Home Journal. What would you do?
Well, you see, this question is really academic because one of our dear friends, Marion Scott Milam, is editor of Playgirl.
Oh.
And if we cancel, boy, that would be terrific for a friendship. No, would you repeat the question?
All right, now
I wouldn't switch with Cosmopolitan, no, because if she found out, it would.
No, it's Ladies' Home Journal.
Well, I don't like Ladies' Home Journal anyway.
So what are you going to do?
I'm not going to switch.
That's right. That's what it says. That's right. Gary's all set to protest.
Well, you realize that the...
No, she's absolutely correct.
Well, okay.
That's right. She's not going to... She'd rather look than switch.
I feel so sorry for the dear thing because the whole Southeast was watching, you know.
Yes, that's true. And Marianne and Gary and Selma and Army get it right. They split it in half, and we'll come back with question number 2 and a lot more money in just a moment. Please don't go away. Hello. Question number 2 coming up. This is it. And if you're ready to go, ladies, it's for you. It's worth $150. Are you ready, fellas?
Ready.
Yes.
Here we go. Ladies, our magic genie gives you the opportunity to read your husband's mind.
Oh.
Now, wait a minute. That's not the question. If you had to choose, would you rather tune in on him when he's talking with you or when he's talking with another woman? Ladies, goodbye. We'll start with you, Army. When would Selma rather read your mind? When she's talking to you, or when you're talking to her, or when you're talking to some other woman?
Well, what? I think that most women are interested in finding out what their husbands really think about them, and when they're talking to them or being talked to by them. Since every day when I come home from the office, you know, Selma will say to me, well, you know, what did Elizabeth have to say today, dear?
Yes.
So she'll know very well, you know, what
was
on my mind. So I think the thing that she really wants to know about is what's on my mind when I'm talking to her.
See if we can read her mind now. Selma, if you had to choose, would you rather tune him in when he's talking with you or when he's talking with another woman?
Those are the only 2 times.
That's it. That's the only 2 times you can read his mind.
Okay. I would rather, I'd rather tune in on when he's talking to somebody else. I think that when he's talking to me, he's always telling the truth. He's not. Ah!
You reversed
He's not?
No, tell her the psychology, Army, because it's interesting. Why
I bet.
Well, I said because I always tell you, you know, when I've been talking to other people during the day,
Yeah.
what I've been telling them and
Yeah.
talking to them. So I
Yeah.
figured you knew all that.
How
and
about when
like-
you're talking to me?
Well, you want to know what's actually going on inside my mind.
That's what he figured.
Maybe he's right.
Maybe he's right. It's a little late now, but I'm glad that you worked that out. Thank you, Selma. Gary,
Yeah,
what will
you're
Marianne
right.
say?
I don't think I would, you know, talk to another lady that would have any connotation that she could worry about, you know. I would think, and Marianne is just basically nosy, and she would like to know what's going on in my head. You know, I'm sure yours, everybody's wife, you know, what are you thinking? What do you really think, you know, all that stuff. So I think Marianne would say she'd like to know what I'm thinking when I'm talking to her.
Think so, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. That met with approval
Sort of
from the red section.
Lukewarm
approval.
molten lava.
You're going to say when you're talking to her.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
Here she comes. If you had to choose when you could read Gary's mind, Marianne, would it be when he's talking to you or when he's talking with another woman?
No question when he's talking to me.
That's it.
You see,
Yes, sir.
depending upon what you see, if you could read his mind, you wouldn't, when he's talking to me, then I would know whether I had to worry when he was talking to some other lady.
Yeah, you know, that's interesting. I thought, my gosh, you get married in a couple of years, you just know everything about each other. It isn't true, folks.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's a ball game all the way. And
That's true.
This show is great. Saves me a lot of money on the couch.
Yes, true.
How about
I beg your pardon?
However, your time is up, and that'll be
thank
$50, Gary. Thank you. Thank you, Mary Ann. Robert, what will Mary say?
Well, I work on a couple of frequencies, see, like 3 or 4, and Mary's always trying to tune in.
Huh?
Right. I think it will be me. I mean, her, right? Is that
When
it?
she's talking to
yes,
she
me
wants
or
to
her.
read your mind
right.
when you're talking to her.
Yes. Besides, she's very secure anyway. She doesn't, you know.
She's not
worry
worried
about.
about
Nah, she's a little on it. She wants me to tune in on her.
So she would rather read your mind when she's talking to you, when you're talking to her.
Yes.
Okay, I got
Yes, Blue? No doubt. I'm sure on this one.
it. The blues are sure, too. Here she comes now. Mary, if you had to choose when you could read Bob's mind, would you rather tune him in when he's talking with you or when he's talking with another woman?
Well, I do not want to know what he's thinking about when he's talking to another woman. Right, goodness. No, I would say when he's talking with me.
That's right. You got it. Mary and Robert get it. Mary Ann and Gary get it at halftime. Gentlemen, step to the rear if you will. We shall bring the ladies front and center. We shall return with the second half. And don't you go away. Got a good group today. See you in a minute. Here we go. We've changed places after halftime, haven't we? Yes, we have. And we have the ladies and the fellas are in the back. And if you're ready to go, guys, here we go.
We're ready to go.
Questions worth $150, and it's a good close game. Men, would you say that more of your friends think that you dominate your wife or that she dominates you?
Oh, this is divorce time.
Don't give it away. Don't say anything now. You got the question. Would you say that more of your friends, now remember, this is not what it's in actuality, it's what more your friends think. More of your friends think that you dominate your wife or that she dominates you. Think it over. Goodbye, fellas. Well, that's a good question. It is a good question because we sometimes give off things to our friends and the people that are not necessarily so. And we'll start with you, Mary Ann, because you seem to think it's a divorce question. What do you think?
It's not fair. My husband is very easygoing and very quiet, but down deep, you know just how far to go, and you don't want to go beyond that part because he's a very nice man, and he's very patient with me. So it's a long story, isn't it?
No.
I think on the outside you think that I might be more dominant, but in reality, it's only because he's very secure, and he says, let her rave on.
Now remember, I'm asking him, would you say that more of your friends think? Not what's really the story. I'm saying to Gary, what do your friends think? What do more of your friends think? Do they think that you dominate him or that he dominates you? That's the question. So you see, you gave us the real story, but now what do your friends think? Would you like to think about this for a while and we move on, or?
Yes. What can we do that? No,
Sure.
we can't. No, we can't do that, can we?
Yeah,
No, I've got to do something, haven't I? I'm a big girl now. I've got to make a decision.
It's true.
Yes. I think I do.
Okay. You think more of your friends think? You think that he will think more of your friends think that you dominate him? Here he comes. Shh. Gary.
I feel I'm like between a rock and a hard place, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
I'm torn between honesty and all of those gentlemen out there in the audience who are relying on me to promote sort of male chauvinism.
But now remember, this is what your friends think.
I realize that.
Okay.
I would think, by and large, the nature of our marriage and the type of relationship we have, I am very low-key, and Mary Ann is just the opposite. I would think that most of our friends, acquaintances, think that Mary Ann is the dominating factor.
That's it. You got it. And she filled out the other half of it as well, so. That's good game playing.
And I must say, it's not a bad job.
No, it's not a bad job if you can get it. Thank you, Gary. Mary, what will Robert say?
Well, he's a Taurus and I'm an Aquarian. I guess that kind of makes things look, really?
So are
makes
we.
things look like, well, let's say it looks like he is dominant over me.
looks like he's dominant over
yeah,
you.
Yeah, oh, I'm not saying it's the way it really is.
But that's the way it appears.
Yeah.
To most of your friends.
Yeah.
Here he comes. Ooh, that's a good one. I'd like to explore that. Bob, would you say that more of your friends think that you dominate your wife or that she dominates you?
I'm going to go ahead and incriminate myself.
Okay.
I think it would be me.
That's it. You were the one.
But that's not...
That's right.
Right.
But that doesn't incriminate you. That's what she said.
It's a very giving thing, though. It's both. She makes sure I never work for anything below minimum. She's the management, so.
That's not dominating at all. Thank you, Robert. Selma, what will Army say?
I want to know how you feel about us. Hurry up, tell me, which one is dominant?
It's what most of your friends think.
I sat on the same veranda with the fan she did, fanning daintily.
Yes.
I think that people think that wait a minute, which one do people think is the dominant one? Okay, I got to get that right. I think that people think that I am the dominant one.
Okay. All right. That's your answer. Not necessarily so. That's what you think most of your friends think, and here comes Army. Shh. Army, would you say that more of your friends think that you dominate Selma or that she dominates you?
Which shows you what kind of friends you really have, I suppose. I think that because people will probably think, because they see me up in front of a microphone introducing people and so on and so forth, and always being on a first-name basis with such people as you have here today and your regular guests on Tattletales, that they probably think that I dominate Selma.
No, that's not what they think. Selma says they probably think that she dominates you. Oddly enough, the reverse, sir.
Is this show?
I'm sorry, Army. That means Marion, Robert, and Marianne and Gary split the pot in half. We will come back in a moment. Anybody can still win, obviously. $300 question coming up. See you in a second. Don't go away. This question is worth $300. This will decide the game for the day. And if you're ready, fellas.
Yes.
This is it.
Yes.
Men, who is more susceptible to flattery, you or your wife? Goodbye.
So hard.
These are hard questions. And Selma, we're going to start with you.
What happened to all those good dirty ones we used to have?
We have some of those.
These
ones.
are already probing things that
yes,
make you
probing
think.
good marriage questions.
Repeat it.
Who is more susceptible to flattery, you or your wife?
I adore it, really. I do adore it. I love it so much. I love it when people. I love it. Oh, just the world tell me how wonderful I am. It's me.
It's you.
Yeah.
Okay. Here he comes. Army, who is more susceptible to flattery, you or Selma?
But of course, my darling wife.
That's
Selma.
it. You got it. All right. You're absolutely right. And at this point, Army, who knows? You could win the whole thing here. Mary, what will Robert say?
He uses it as a tool, I think.
Of course.
Yes, definitely. So I definitely require...
You were more susceptible.
Yeah, I'm more susceptible.
Okay, here he comes. Robert, which one of you is more susceptible to flattery, you or Mary?
Mary gets more flattery than me. I would say Mary.
That's right.
That was a real guess.
You got it.
All right.
All right, Marianne, what will Gary say to this one?
Red team. My husband is very stable. His feet are on the ground. But if you say something nice to me, I am more susceptible.
You are. Okay, it's the ladies 3 ways, it looks like. Let's bring on Gary. Here he comes. Gary, between you and Marianne, which one of you is more susceptible to flattery?
Nothing wishy-washy about this question, Marianne.
That's it. You got it. We split that one 3 ways. However, the Reds have won it with Gary and Marianne. We'll come back in just a moment and pay off the red section. It's a good payoff, too. See you in a second. In the red section with Marianne and Gary won $325. We had 1,000, a total of 1,325 big ones. That's all we have time for. Thank you so much for watching. Bert Convert saying so long. See you next time on Tattletales.
This is Gene Wood speaking for Tattletales. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This program has been edited for broadcast.
Get ready to match the stars from Charlie's Angels, David Doyle, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, from Angie Deborah Lee Scott, Dick Martin, and Patty Dugaston as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game. And now, here's the star of Match Game, Gene Rivers.
Are the stars ready? Are we twinsies?
We're kind of.
Oh, yeah. And we're in harmony with the set, too. Look, Faye, you stand against here, you don't even know you're standing there. Okay. Everybody feeling all right?
Oh, yes.
Would
I'd
you-
like to talk to you about my maladies.
What is your malady?
No, that's all right.
What is your...
No, I can't. No. Oh,
No,
I'm so
no, wait a
sorry I
minute.
brought it up.
You have a disease?
Yes.
What kind of disease do you
I
have?
can't talk about it.
Oh,
No, it's a lie.
just move
I
your
made
chair
it all
over a
up.
little further, and you'll be all right.
I'll show you disease.
Don't breathe on Dick Martin. Here we have Mike Badwin and Tina Brigham. Would you welcome them? Now, we're in the second game. Where are we? We're in the middle of round one of game number 2. Mike won the first game, and here we go on now. Let's see, whose turn is it?
Mine.
Yours, okay. You can have A or B, and you want A? All right, you got A there. Sally said, I raised my daughter by the book.
Aha.
Unfortunately, the book was written by blank. Oh, I got a good one for that. All right, here we go. Sally said, I raised my daughter by the book. Unfortunately, the book was written by...
Jacqueline Suzanne.
Jacqueline Suzanne.
Valley of the Dolls.
She wrote Valley of the Dolls and The Love Machine and all of those sexy novels. All right, Mike, that's his answer. Right, what do you say, David?
Well, I haven't been reading very much. The last thing I read was by Polly Adler.
Polly Adler! She wrote a book called A House Is Not a Home.
That's right.
Oh, Time Warp indeed.
Yes.
I've heard of people dating themselves with Heath Parrott as their new
I must say he is well preserved for one who knows who Polly Adler was.
Polly Adler was an old madam in New York who died in 1840.
No, she was the madam in the 20s in Manhattan.
Yes. No, that's true. Listen, it was Xavier Hollander, and that daughter is a rich woman today.
That's right. Jacqueline Suzanne was his answer.
Xavier Hollander.
Xaviera Hollander. Okay, Deborah Lee. Unfortunately, the book was written by...
Well, my mother raised me on this book, Masters and Johnson.
Yeah! Oh, I want to meet your mother. Bring her to the next taping, will you? Okay.
It was written by Hugh Hefner.
Hugh Hefner! Another one reputedly to be a swinger, but...
well, who knows?
Yes.
Busy with his pipe.
Mine took a whole other approach. The Three Stooges.
The Three Stooges.
Time Warp indeed.
She got back at him. Okay, here we go to round 2, and Tina, since you're ahead 4-0, we ask you to go first.
B, please.
All right. Who plays? Brett and Deborah
Okay.
Lee. Only those two. Oh, a little riddle for you ladies. Match game riddle. What happens after 2 bags of sugar get married? The answer? They go out and raise a little blank. Yeah, don't touch it because and don't get it on you because it won't come off. It's really quite indelible.
Oh, wonderful.
Don't touch it. Don't taste it.
not
It's
come
bad.
off your
Don't put it in your mouth.
clothes.
Here's a match game riddle. What happens after 2 bags of sugar get married? The answer: they go out and raise a little blank.
Cublet.
Cublet. She said they go out and raise a little sugar cublet. Kind of cute, yeah. She said a
Pick on her.
cublet.
She said car before. We can't have it all ways, all
That's
the
right.
time. For goodness gravy's
Here,
sakes
here.
alive. Actually, you're going to kill yourself now, honey. Cane.
You heard of the expression, let's go out and raise a little cane? It's like,
Yes.
making whoopee and all that
Sugar
crazy
cane.
stuff.
I've heard of it, because I said cane.
You did. And I bet you do. Okay. 4-0 to score. Now, when we come back from this massage for America or two, Mike, you got a match 4 to tie, 5 to win. Now this for you. Here we go. Good luck. Let's see what happens here. Jake said, "This weather is really terrible." How terrible is it? I need a little rehearsal, John. Yeah. Yeah, that was the rehearsal. Now, let's do it for real this time. Ready? Jake said, "This weather is really terrible." How terrible is it? That's good. Okay, you're all right. Let him stay. "We need this weather like a mermaid needs blanks." Blanks, anything plural. We just put the S in there to indicate. Or.
She copied my answer.
She copied your
I
answer?
did not copy his.
She wanted to. She wanted to a lot.
And her son David is watching too as a guest here today.
How did you know I was her son?
With his friend.
The truth will out.
Time warp.
Yes. Jake said, "This weather is really terrible. We need this weather like a mermaid needs blanks."
Pantyhose.
Pantyhose, a good answer. Honey, you don't think that's a good answer? Haven't you ever seen a mermaid try to wiggle into a pair of pantyhose with only one flipper? I'll show you. You go.
Look like Joe Namath.
Hello there.
Walk this way.
Walk this way.
Walk this
If I could
way.
walk this way, would I be ordering? No.
I love it. I love the answer.
Pantyhose. Okay, Mike, there's one for you.
Oh, he said pantyhose.
Pantyhose.
I thought he said tails.
This is like a mermaid needs tails. No, she
has one.
She has one, right. Okay, we'll
Moving
keep
right on with distinguished answers, scales.
Scales. Yeah, they have
I like
enough of
that
those,
one.
don't they?
I'm defending mine. when it
Okay,
comes to-
Deborah Lee.
Yes, sir.
Got to match
Oh, we have
everybody
some
now
quiet
to stay in the game and
answer
achieve
here.
a tie. Yes.
I said shoes.
Shoes.
Oh,
So that
that's
means
good.
Tina Brigham wins the game. What do you have there?
I had wings.
Wings. Pantyhose.
This is an old movie.
Now, Mike, this is the second game, and we're going to spin you out of here. And he is leaving here with a total of $250 and our best wishes. Mike Ball.
Thank you.
So long. All right. Now, good luck to you here, my dear. You could win a bundle of money here. Let's see how it goes. Not too long ago, we asked a bunch of people in this studio, nice, smart people like these we've got here today, and we passed out little cards and blunt writing instruments to them, and we said, write down your best answer to this. Eugene blank. Now, if you say to us the answer they said on that card, most frequently you get $500. For matching their second most popular answer, $250. And then for matching the third, $100. Now, who looks intelligent enough over here to give you a snappy answer?
Brett.
Got something in your throat, Charles?
I hope he chokes on that planet. Eugene O'Neill.
Eugene O'Neill, America's most distinguished playwright. Patty.
Eugene McCarthy.
Eugene McCarthy.
Who was Eugene McCarthy?
David.
Not myself?
David, you're the only David on the program,
Well, the only
David.
one I know,
Eugene Doyle.
Eugene Roach.
I'd like to talk to him.
Now, wait a minute.
Son of a gun.
Would you please tell us...
O'Neill, Roach, and McCarthy.
Well, who the hell is Roach?
Eugene Roach is a tremendous actor, my very best friend, who's got a new series this year.
I never heard of him.
You will this year. He and Ted
She never
Besser.
heard of him.
He invented the little clip you hold marijuana with.
Okay. So, now you have Eugene Roach, Eugene McCarthy, and
Dr. Roach.
Eugene, what was it, O'Neill. Do you want one of those three answers or one of your own?
I like Eugene O'Neill.
Eugene O'Neill. All right. Let's find out if Eugene O'Neill is up there, and if so, where? May we see the $100 number? birth certificate does indeed say Eugene, but I changed that legally years ago because Eugene is just, well, do I look like a Eugene? I ask you. Get out of here! All right, let's find out what's under the $250 number. Eugene Oregon. You knew him, didn't you?
Who on earth is that?
Yes, he was a distinguished 17th century American novelist.
He invented the Northwest.
Right. Last chance for Eugene O'Neill. Go!
So.
Yeah! You got it, Tina. All right. Now, you won $500. That means the very least you can play for is 10 times that amount, or $5,000. However, we're going to give you a chance to spin the star wheel, and you can double your money and play for $10,000. Good luck to you. Give it a spin, and we're all going to root for a double, aren't we? We hope she does it. Here we go. There we go. Gotta stop on one of the stars, and if it does that, you double your money. Play for $10,000. $5,000 with David Doyle. All right, here we go. Right on that blue dot there.
Don't get uptight. It's only $5,000, David.
Oh, hate it.
Here it is. Blank speaking. S-P-E-A-K-I-N-G. Blank speaking. Blank speaking. Blank speaking. Blank speaking. This is your thinking time, Tina. Okay, he's finished. Your thinking time is over. Give us the answer that David has written on the card. If you do that, you get $5,000. Now, doesn't that seem easy? What do you say?
Frankly speaking.
Frankly speaking. Well, I would have said that's the first thing that came to my mind. And we say the first thing that comes to your mind. David?
Oh, I just hate this game.
Why?
I thought of, frankly, I said just plain speaking.
Plain speaking.
Oh,
Harry Truman's book by Merle Miller, wasn't it? Right. Yes, a wonderful book.
But there was public speaking, strictly
Public
speaking. There were a lot of choices.
Kind of a tough one. But Tina, you've got $500, and we congratulate you for that. And now we've got this message for America. Now let's bring on two more players right now. Whom do we have? We have Frank Lockett and Terry Johnson. Hello there. Welcome to both of you. Each of you, you know, of course, that you will each play 2 games, and we'll find out who you are and get acquainted with you a little bit. Terry, tell us about you.
I'm a married lady, and I have 2 small children and a husband who's terrific most of the time.
Ah, nobody bats 1,000. Remember that.
I play viola in a small orchestra in Northern California.
That's wonderful.
And I love to travel. I spent a couple of years teaching school in Munich, Germany, and now I'm teaching 4th grade in Antioch, California.
Good for you. Terry, welcome and good luck. And you, sir, tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm a Los Angeles City fireman, and I live in Los Angeles. Like water skiing, camping, all that kind of good stuff. And I'm ready to play match game.
Now, do you watch it in the firehouse?
I do, when I get a chance.
If there's nothing going on in the firehouse, they turn on the match game, right?
That's right.
Good. Snappy dresser, isn't he? Stand up for a second here, Frank. I mean, this guy is really... Turn around there. Look at the double fence. Yeah. Reuben Brothers. Okay, good luck to both of you. Terry, we'll start with you.
I'll have A, please.
All right. All the tourists at Mount Rushmore are amazed because right next to the bust of George Washington, they've added the bust of blank. Right next to the bust of George Washington, they've added the bust of blank. Oh, you're very quick.
I'm second. He took my answer. I want you to know. Took
Have
my
you started?
answer.
You dare!
No, I won't. Have you started filming Charlie's Angels yet?
Yeah, we started last week.
You did?
We did a 2-hour thing down in the Virgin Islands.
Right.
2-hour thing in the Virgin Islands, you know what I mean?
Yes, I know what you mean.
That's the first episode.
Right. Okay. Look forward to seeing you. Now, Terry, here we go. All the tourists at Mount Rushmore are amazed because right next to the bust of George Washington, they've added the bust of...
Martha.
Was she...
Martha Washington?
Martha Washington. Yeah. Yeah. You think George would have liked that?
I think that's very Raquel would have been a little better.
See, now your second thought. Was that your first idea and you rejected it?
No, Martha was.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've rejected Martha.
Many times.
Yes. I think George rejected her a couple of times, too. Yes.
I thought of Martha.
Yeah.
I thought of Martha, but I never liked anything I read about her, so I wasn't going to give her a plug on the show. You know what I mean? Then I thought of Minnie Mouse. And I had liked Minnie
Now,
Mouse.
just a minute.
Now, wait a minute.
Now, do it like Sidney Greenstreet.
No.
Do your answer. Do your answer.
But I came up with the answer that only thing that made any sense to me was, of course, Dolly Parton.
That's when you do the best Sidney
Best I've ever heard in my whole life.
I'm going to get him to teach me how to do it because it's good. No, I said, don't move. Stay on me because I have a public announcement after I give you my Dolly Parton. That's fine. Now, I have an award for Charles. We call this the Stolen Answer Award.
The Stolen Answer Award? Does that mean he's going to hold up a card that says Dolly Parton?
I would.
Is he going to hold up Dolly Parton? Someone holding up Dolly Parton?
David, will you see that this is done legitimately because you can say...
I certainly will.
Raquel Welch.
Terrific.
That's
no
your mother,
sleight of hand
David.
involved whatsoever. Deborah Lee.
Yes, sir.
All the tourists at Mount Rushmore are amazed. Have you ever been there?
No.
Oh, I've been there. It's a thrilling sight. It really is. That Gutzon Borglum, he was really something. Anyway, all the tourists are amazed because right next to the bust of... I had a buffalo stew there. See, they got a lot of buffalo roaming around there, and every once in a while they have to thin out the herd, and so they chop them up and they take them to the public cafeteria run by the National Parks Department there, and had buffalo meat. It was absolutely delicious.
Chips with
Excuse
Boy,
me.
that is such an interesting story. Gene, that's fabulous. It makes Jack London
Did you ever
look
hear a
sick.
discouraging word while you were there?
Yes, I did hear a discouraging word from one guy who ate the buffalo meat who didn't care for it too much.
He died on the range.
Have I said?
Boy, was that a stretch.
Because right next to the bust of George Washington, they've added the bust of...
Dolly Parton.
What was that?
The Queen of the Sea Cup, Dolly Parton.
Yes, sirree. More like L.
L, I would think. I was being kind.
Is there an L cup? Hello. Lane
Ask
Bryant,
Fanny.
where are you when we need you? Yes.
Dolly Madison Parton?
Dolly Madison Parton.
I hear she uses radar dishes.
Okay, here we go. Now, for your first round question, Frank, we have this. Weird Willie is really weird. How weird is he? He just went through the tunnel of love on blanks. Weird Willie is really weird. He just went through the tunnel of love on blanks. The tunnel of love is a device they have in various amusement parks where you get into a boat, and this boat goes through a canal on water, and you go in the dark, you see. And if you go there with someone that you like a lot, when it gets real dark, you go... All of a sudden, there you are out in the sunshine.
Oh, now I know the answer.
Is that on blanks?
I don't like this question. I like the explanation.
Okay, Frank. Weird Willie is really weird. He just went through the tunnel of love on blanks.
Inner tubes.
Inner tubes.
Listen to the explanation.
Listen, do you have tenure in the fire department?
I mean, thought that was
they can't let you go too quickly, can they? I mean, good. Inner tubes, he said.
Well, I thought he wanted to get through a little quicker. I put him on water ski.
Water skiing. They like that one. Yep.
I said, I didn't get a chance to finish it, but it doesn't make a difference because the essential answer to that. I said roller skates holding an umbrella over his head for ballast to keep him up.
Well, now, a weird guy would try to go through the tunnel of love on roller skates. Now, that's a weird thing to do.
And he's snappy and swift.
Water ski.
Water ski. That's not quite as weird as roller skates.
No.
It's unconventional.
Yes, but
Go.
I said water skis.
Okay. Water
Yeah,
skis, all
water
right.
skis.
I've got a lot of
That's
water
a goodie.
skis here, Frank. What have you got there for us?
It was close to water skis, but after your explanation, I said water beds.
Nice going.
She's going to be all right.
I got to you, didn't I?
Yeah,
She's
you
breathing
always
hard,
get
is
to
she?
me.
Is she ever?
Yeah, she's breathing a little hard, I can tell. Okay. No score at the end of round one. Let's get with it. You will get with it, won't you? Now we got... You were all splendid, but you will improve. Gene Rayburn here. Join us next time, tomorrow, whenever it is, for Match Game. Goodbye.
Some contestants will receive Quazell Lighting, your choice of one of these brass finished table lamps with bronze highlighting. Complements traditional and contemporary settings. And the InSinkerator hot water dispenser, ideal for instant foods. It's like having a ready tea kettle at your kitchen sink from InSinkerator. And energize your hair with the Conair Royal Persian Henna Hair Care System and Dryer. Energize your hair with natural body and shine. Conair, the professional's choice. And a tote bag and lip quencher by Chapstick. The lipstick drenched with moisturizer so your lips feel as good as they look. And serve the delicious other potato, Golden Royal Prince and Prince Sally yams on a lucite tray, high in fiber, vitamin A and vitamin C. And from Sanwa, 6 soup mugs and noodles to go. A nutritious, delicious dish that comes in its own dish. Just add hot water and 3 minutes later it's ready, furnished by Sanwa Foods. And X14 Instant Mildew Stain Remover and a digital clock. Removes mildew stains without rubbing, without scrubbing. X14 Mildew Stain Remover, just spray and mildew stains go away. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This program was edited for broadcast. Get ready to match the stars. Edward Asner, Brett Summers, Gary Berghoff, Marcia Rod, Richard Dawson, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game PM. And now, here's the star of Match Game PM, Gene Rayburn.
Now, let's have some sobriety
Yes,
here.
yes.
Just wanted to say a brief word of greeting to our regulars. Brett Summers, of course.
Hello.
And Gary Berghoff is a kind of a semi-regular. Charles Nelson Riley couldn't be with us today.
I'm just standing in for Charles.
No, but we're lucky to
the
have
tallest
you.
I've been in years.
And we're lucky to have you, too, sir.
I'm not surprised.
And there's another lady who's here as often as we can get her.
You think
to.
you're lucky to have had him?
No, dear me.
And she
Yeah.
you've had.
I didn't say. Watch it. I didn't say MASH when I talked to you. I should have said that.
Oh, nice.
Say Mary Tyler Moore.
Oh, I didn't say Mary Tyler Moore when I talked to you.
didn't say Mary
today.
Tyler Moore.
Say the dumplings when you're going to talk to her.
And
I
you
haven't
didn't
talked
say
to her
Match
yet.
Game 76 for Brett Summers.
No, I didn't say that. And I didn't say Mary Tyler Moore. You don't look like Mary Tyler Moore.
No. But I dance that way.
And now the dumplings of Marcia Rod. She comes to us directly from the dumplings.
Directly.
Yeah.
I was inspired by your suit.
Thank you. Now, Lila Healy and Steve Holtrust, welcome. Let's find out a little bit about these two people. Shall we do that? Beginning with you, Steve.
Well, I'm a newlywed. I've been married for just over a month. Got a beautiful wife sitting right down there.
Really?
And I'm a fireman for the city of Ontario.
Now, let's find out about Lila.
Well, I'm originally from Hawaii, and now I live in Simi Valley. I'm married to a wonderful man who's in the audience. I have a daughter, 10. I work as a waitress in Woodland Hills.
And you have a nice smile.
Thank you.
Okay. Good luck to both of you. May I remind you that you'll be trying to match as many of our contestants as you can. And the winner will go on to play the Big Money Super Match, which can pay off over $10,000. There we go. Now, Steve, I'll ask you to make a selection. Do you want A or B?
I'd like A, please.
A it is. Here we go, folks. Last night, Betty White dreamed she was preparing the world's largest trout. And when she woke up, Betty discovered she was trying to blank Alan Ludden.
I remember Alan Ludden.
Did you write something on the card?
What?
Write something on the card. Would turn up her hearing aid, Ed.
I got it, honey.
You got a softball. What do you?
Why do they call you Honest John?
Here we go. Well, yes.
Because of your pool cue.
Write something on the card.
Didn't you want?
Yes, I wanted someone to write
I have to
something.
say in front,
just
I'm
tried
not
to
crazy
please.
about that.
Okay.
question.
Now she's finished. We'll come to Steve. Last night, Steve, Betty dreamed she was preparing the world's largest trout. And when she woke up, she discovered she was trying to blank Alan Ludden.
Filet.
Filet?
But he had his
You know,
fill.
when I read this, I thought, well, for that, but filet never crossed my mind.
Filet hard, but filet clean.
Yeah.
What?
It didn't cross my mind.
Didn't cross your mind either.
No, because I think there's nothing better than
Stuff Alan Ludden. Yeah, just trying to stuff Alan Ludden. There. That's a picture. What do you say?
Are you happily married? Oh,
Who?
darn. I said, because I love his answer. It's cute. I didn't say that. I said she was trying to put a hook in him.
Put a hook in him. Well,
Is that right?
yes. We'll find out later. Gary?
Steve is absolutely right. She wasn't trying to fillet Alan Ludden.
No.
She was trying to fillet, but she was trying to stuff him and hang him on the wall is what she was doing. And I
Stuff
got
him in. Oh, I see. I see. Yes. Like a trophy on the wall, Blair. Now, what do you say, Marcia?
Well, Gene, I thought perhaps she was trying to scale Alan Ludden.
Scale him.
As in Mount Everest.
Yes.
Scale as in Mount Everest?
The song Climb Every Mountain.
Yes.
Very true.
She woke up, she discovered she was trying to blank Alan Ludden, and Steve said filet.
What's a great answer? I said stuffed.
Stuff seems to be the route they're going there. Stuff. Now, tell us the truth, Betty, about this situation.
Yes, but stuff in the sense of a gourmet cook. The
Right.
other would be to mount. This is to stuff.
Right, of course, yes. Okay. All right, yes, of course. Now we've got one for you, Lila. Are you ready for us? 'Cause we're ready for you, honey. The prisoner said, when this warden uses the thumb screw on you, it really hurts because he doesn't screw it on your thumb, he screws it on your blank. That's why it hurts. Hello there.
Hi.
Now we're waiting for Brett and Gary. Brett's ready, and here comes Gary. So we come over here to Lila. Okay. The prisoner said, when this warden uses the thumb screw on you, it really hurts because he doesn't screw it on your thumb, he screws it on your blank.
Bottom.
Bottom. Okay, she said bottom.
Tongue?
She said bottom.
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 That's a big thumb screw.
That's right.
In my case, anyway.
Yes.
But you know, as I said before, this show has been so broadening for me that the new lexicon of words I have picked up here, that he screws it on his wah-wah.
Why does he
I keep telling you, there is no such word. What do you say?
Oh, honey, I said, well, this could be a match.
You
I
could.
said navel. It's just the other side of... Well, don't be so hateful.
Close there. No match there. Now, Gary.
Just a little above the navel is the nose.
Is the nose. Okay. Lila's looking for the answer. Bottom. He screws it on your bottom. What do you say, Marcia?
Well, I matched Gary with nose.
2 noses so far. Richard, what do you offer here?
Pray the nose have it.
The nose have it. Is that true, Betty? Do the nose have it?
Well, now, if this fellow were all thumbs, it wouldn't matter what we said. I said his tongue.
Score. That would hurt. So there's the end of round 1, and we have no score, but round 2 is going to get worse. So tune in, see what happens. Now we go to round 2. And Steve, since you went first last time, Lila will go first this time, and we ask you to make a selection.
A.
A. All right, Lila, it's all yours. Everybody plays. Dr. Quacko said to the patient, I will take out your appendix for free. However, it'll cost you $500 if you want blank. Take out your appendix for free. However, it'll cost you $500 if you want blank. Are you filling that blank?
Second.
All right, close enough. Lila, Dr. Quacko said to the patient, I'll take out your appendix for free. However, it'll cost you $500 if you want blank. What were you doing all that time we were fiddling around over there? Weren't you thinking?
Yes, but I'm blank.
You drew a blank. Now just think about this. Hello there.
Hi, Lila.
Oh, if you wanted bronze.
If you want a bronzed appendix. Isn't she cute? She really blows the whole thing in a very charming way, doesn't she? Okay. $500 if you want a bronzed appendix.
I wish I'd said it.
Really? Yes.
Yeah. But I figured that it was one of those rotten doctors.
No, I took a peek at your answer.
Yes.
And you came up with a terrific answer. Listen to a terrific answer, Lila.
He didn't charge anything to take it out, but he charged $500 to be sewed up.
There's an answer, see? Free to take it out. However, if you want me to sew you up afterwards, it'll be $500. Now, isn't that clever of him?
Are you going to repeat that accolade? I did hit my answer before he did his.
Oh, you did?
Stitches.
Oh, that is a terrific answer. You're going to put me in stitches.
I
What?
think those are very good answers.
Yes, they are.
Well, I don't know. I don't think it's a very good sales pitch. Any dum-dum can sew, but not too many people can have
Not
their
this
appendix
dum-dum.
without anesthesia.
Anesthesia. That would hurt if you did it without that. Is that what you say?
Well, I was thinking of saying for the hospital room, but I said, badly spelled, chloroform.
Chloroform.
I couldn't spell the other one.
All right.
She does Phyllis. That's
So,
what
nothing is happening here with Lila and with Steve here. Dr.
Well,
Quacko
maybe
said to
if
the
you had
patient.
spoken to her in her native tongue and said mahalo, which is thank you, isn't it, and please, she still would have said
Mahalo?
wrong.
Did I say mahalo?
No, mahalo is thank you.
Mahalo is thank you.
Right.
Oh, all right.
Right. Now ask her again. Maybe she'll change her mind. If she's smart, she'll say stitches.
The die is cast.
Oh, it is cast.
As they say. For
I
free,
love it.
$500 if you want
Stitches.
stitches. Yeah.
Mahalo.
Mahalo. Now, what do you say?
Bitteschön.
Nookie, I had just the so-so answer, stitches.
Stitches. So-so.
I'm ashamed of you, Betty.
Stitches would have done very well for you there. Are you ready, Steve? You know what position you're in now. All you have to do is match one of the dingbats, and you've won the game. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, here it is. Fu Manchu said, once every year, on my honorable birthday, honorable geisha girl blanks my honorable feet.
Be much better in English.
No, you don't like it, huh? Oh, who asked you? All right. Well, a little debris must be neat here. Yeah. Okay, we're all set, and we come over here to Steve. Fu Manchu said, once every year on my honorable birthday, honorable geisha girl blanks my honorable feet.
Bows at my honorable feet.
Yes.
Quickly, ask him mahalo.
Yeah, now, I know what's going to happen here.
From the film
We're going to
Death
get a
Wish.
zip tie here, so we got to zip along here. All right, Edward, go.
Well, this was a very sweet geisha girl, and he did a lot of gumshoeing, Fu Manchu did, so she shot
Resold. All right, Brett. Resolves.
Washes.
Washes. Gary.
This is an ancient Chinese custom. They break their feet.
They break their feet. Honorable geisha girl breaks my honorable feet.
Manicures.
Manicures.
Kisses.
Kisses, Master.
Well,
kiss my foot.
Which may be a match because you cannot do it standing up. You have to bow down to kiss honorable feet.
No. Nice
Not
try,
if kneeling,
though.
that's right.
Okay, so we do indeed end up in a tie, and I'll tell you what happens when we do have a tie right after this. Now, friends, we have a tie, so we have to erase the big scores that we've accumulated. Push the button, reveal one tiebreaker for each. The one who scores the most will be the winner. And Steve, you will go first and make a selection.
Did so well on A last time. I think I'd like to try it again.
All right.
Why did you didn't choose C?
Phil asked the waiter, "Is the tongue fresh?" And the waiter said, "Mister, the tongue is so fresh, it'll blank you."
I'm finished.
Okay. 3 people are finished. Okay, 4, 5. All right, Gary, put it in the slot. And we come over here to Steve. Phil asked the waiter, "Is the tongue fresh?" And the waiter said, "Mister, the tongue is so fresh, it'll blank you."
French kiss you.
He said French kiss. That's right, from Bow Down. All right, I don't know. Ed, what do you say?
What's that?
The tongue is so fresh, it'll blank you. He said French kiss.
What's that mean, French kiss?
It's something we used to do in high school years ago. And
I never did it in high school.
Yeah, all right. Show us your card.
Well, I thought normal English lick.
Just lick. That's what tongues do. Right. Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
honey, you know I've always been verbal. I said it was so fresh it would talk to you.
Okay. Gary?
Well, I didn't know it was a foreign restaurant. I said lick.
Okay. So, Steve, there it is. Mr. Tongue is so fresh, it'll French kiss you, according to him. What are you according to you?
Lick.
You said lick there.
This will probably throw you completely. Kiss.
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 Oh, wait a minute.
Thank you.
Look at that buzzer over there. What do you say, my dear?
I said insult you.
Insult you.
That's how fresh that tongue is.
Okay, Steve has 1, Lila. You need 2. You do understand?
I understand.
That's not asking
2
too
comes
much.
after 1, you
Right.
see. The groom was so absent-minded, he left his bride... thank you, but we're a little short. He left his bride at the reception and spent the wedding night with the blank.
Got it.
The groom was so absent-minded, he left his bride at the reception and spent the wedding night with the blank.
was he?
Are you ready?
Yes.
The groom was so absent-minded, he left his bride at the reception and spent the wedding night with the...
Mother-in-law.
Okay, folks. I'll explain to you in a moment what we have when we have tie and the tiebreaker. Go ahead, Ed.
Well, I always, sexual position of the groom was always
Yes.
a little questionable, so we're not sure if he was absent-minded or not. He spent it with the
best man. Yay! Okay, Brett.
And from what I understand, he wasn't the least bit unhappy about it either. The best man.
The best man. And Gary?
Who was also absent-minded.
Oh, that's right. All right, Lila is looking for the answer. Mother-in-law. 1 mother-in-law.
Best man.
3, 4, best man. Richard?
Second best man.
Second best man. Got a match, Betty?
And the bride was sorry he ever got married. Best man.
So Steve wins the game. Come on down, Steve. Congratulations. Now, you stand by there for a moment or so. We got to talk to Lila. It was a pleasure meeting you. We've got some gifts for you, together with our thanks for being with us on Match Game PM. Lila Healy. Now, Steve, you got a chance to win a whole bundle of money here. It's time now for the Big Money Super Match, and we've got 2 audience matches for you here. And I want to remind you whatever you match here, you'll have a chance, whatever you earn here will have a chance to multiply by 10. And let's begin. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Jim Blank. Now, the answer that group gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. If you match the next one, you get $250, and the bottom one gets you $100. Now, whom do you call on here for a little assist?
Richard, please.
Jim Dandy.
Jim Dandy. All right.
And Betty?
What do you say?
Jim Garner.
Jim Garner. Okay.
And Brett.
How about Jim Neighbors?
Jim Neighbors. Of course, naturally. The Jim Neighbors, Jim Dandy, and Jim Garner. You want one of those? You may have a better idea.
I think I'll go with Jim Dandy.
Jim Dandy. That's the one that Richard gave you. Let's find out if it's up there, and if so, where. May we see the $100 response, please? Jim Dandy it is. Right off the bat, you got it. What is under the 250? Slide it, Earl. Jim Neighbors is there. That was suggested. Jim Beam.
Call it.
Will the winos please be silent? Slide it, Earl.
Oh, you're right.
Winos of the world, unite! Okay, now you've won $100, which means that the least you'll be playing for is $1,000. Now we're going to see how much more you can win with the second audience match. All right, Earl, let's see what it is. Follow blank. Follow blank.
Follow.
Okay. I think I'll go with Gary this time.
Follow the leader.
Follow the leader is down.
And Edward.
Ed. Me. Follow me.
And Martha.
Follow up?
Follow up. So those are the three. Follow up, follow me, and follow the leader. You want one?
I think I'll go with follow the leader.
Follow the leader. He says that's going to be up there, way up on top. But as usual, we'll begin down at the bottom and reveal the $100 response. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Very artistic group we had here.
Straight to the Jim
Let's see
Beam.
if follow the leader's under the $250 response. Follow me is Ed's answer.
Got it.
Last chance for follow the leader.
Got it.
Here is the $500 number. You've got it. Congratulations to you. Now, you won another $500. We multiply that by 10, which means 5,000. Add that to the previous 1,000. You got a pot of $6,000 to shoot for. Now, to collect the $6,000, you've got to match one of our celebrities exactly head-to-head. Which one will it be?
Richard.
Richard, get ready to write, and you're going to face me. Stand right there, okay? And get your thought waves going over and transfer them to Richard's head and see if you can come up with the same answer on this. Blank pepper. Blank pepper. Blank pepper. I'll give you all the accents. All right, he's finished. Steve Holtrust, give us an answer which will match Richard Dawson's. What do you say? Blank pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. All right. Turn around and face your accuser. He says salt and pepper will match you, Richard. What do you say?
Who gave you the kiss that got you up here? Don't attempt to kiss me now. Salt.
If you want to kiss him, go ahead and kiss him.
No, that's all right.
How do you feel?
Feel good.
Terrific. He feels good. Okay. He watch this message and come right back. Join us next week for Match Game PM. Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye.
Some contestants will receive from Fetters, the rotary-powered pickup, the powerful room air conditioner, so lightweight you want to take it everywhere you go. And Hanes Fashion Underwear gives you the fit, the fabrics, the colors, and the styles of the day, all under Hanes Company. And a supply of DuPont Lucite paint to beautify and protect your home. Long-lasting DuPont Lucite. Isn't your home worth the good stuff? And to beautify and protect car upholstery and vinyl tops, use Rally Vinyl Care products from DuPont. And for a smooth running car, Castrol GTX motor oil for all models and sizes of cars, Castrol lubrication for cars, motorcycles, and snowmobiles. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game PM. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Jim Bowen.
A brilliant audience, a lot better than last week's. They really are marvellous, honestly. Well, thanks for all your letters that you've been sending in saying how much you're enjoying the new series. In fact, some letters are suggesting that Bullseye Mania is absolutely taking over the country, and people are becoming Bullseye crazy. Now, I've got to tell you, I'm modest enough to say that cannot be possible for 3 main reasons. Name one. Because the British audience is so subdued and reticent. Name 2. We don't have any catchphrases on our programme at all. Name 3. And audiences who come to Bullseye are discouraged from fooling around. Let's meet our contestants tonight who are going to play with us on Bullseye. Lovely Lorraine Coghill from Edinburgh.
Well, not actually from Edinburgh. No.
Just tell us where.
John O'Groats, about 20 miles from John O'Groats.
Well, that's right the way up.
Right up in the top.
Well, why have I got Edinburgh on here, then?
I'm working down in Edinburgh at the moment.
Oh, I see. You're living in Edinburgh now. What was it like in John O'Groats? It must have been really...
Well, it's not actually John O'Groats. It's about 20 miles away. It's a town, Thurso.
Oh, yes, I know Thurso. Oh, yeah. That's lovely, isn't it?
But,
nice.
Yeah, it's lovely. But my family actually live in Tongue, which is a small village up in the north.
Really?
Yeah.
So you know all about Scotland now?
Yeah.
You've covered Scotland there. Edinburgh, Thurso, Tongue, John O'Groats. Very good. You play a lot of darts, don't you, Lorraine?
Well, yeah, quite a lot.
County player?
Yeah, well, I was,
Yeah. You're not now?
Not at the moment, no.
Is
not
that
since I moved to Edinburgh.
I see. You've just sort of gone off the scene a little bit.
Yeah.
That's fine. You've got a lot of other hobbies as well, haven't you?
Yes.
Go on, tell us about them.
Well, I like jogging and keep fit and walking. I like to dabble in a bit of art.
Do you do a bit of painting? What sort? Watercolours?
Watercolours, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's excellent. Stuart, now, how do you come to be connected with this attractive lady, Stuart?
Well, she actually works for my boss.
You all work for the same... It's an accountant's firm, isn't it, Stuart?
That's right.
I see. And you wrote in, Lorraine, didn't you? And cajoled Stuart into coming on and answering the question.
Well, I sort of said to Lorraine, hearing she played darts, I said, oh, well, right into Bullseye and we'll go and have a go.
Yeah.
Not thinking she would. Obviously, her boss doesn't keep her that busy.
Oh, well, now there you are.
Hope he's not watching.
Well, I hope he is. I mean, we'd like you to watch it there. Now, your accountants, the accountancy firm you work for, they deal with bankruptcies, don't they?
That's right, yes.
And it's quite encouraging, this, coming from Scotland in particular. You're not as busy as you were, are you?
That's right. We're not as busy as we'd like, which is good for everybody else, but not for us.
Not good for you, that's
No.
right. But that's excellent and encouraging to know that there are less bankruptcies. Now, you're a soccer supporter.
That's right. Sport Heart of Midlothian.
We get quite a lot of loners on this programme. Does it do well? I mean, does the club do well?
Well, they almost did 2 years ago. with 7 minutes to go, they lost the league. But
that's right. Yes, I do remember. Yeah,
apart from that.
Good. I know you're into your football in Scotland, aren't you? Nice to have you both with us. I know you've travelled a long way. Thanks for coming. Now then, we've got Bob and Terry, right? You're from Staffordshire, young Bob.
Yeah.
What do you do, sir?
I work in the concrete works.
In the concrete works?
Yeah.
What doing in the concrete works, Bob?
Slabs, curbs, anything
Making
like that.
them?
Yeah, general road
Yeah,
works.
so if you throw yourself into that work, you're set for life, aren't you, really? That's very good, isn't it?
True.
It's wonderful, that. It's wonderful. You play a lot of darts, you play for 4 teams, don't you?
Yeah.
So that means you must be very much in demand, then. You're out every night, then, playing darts, Bob?
When it lets me.
When her lets me. It's in the Midlands, isn't it? When her lets me. Yeah. That's the wife, is it?
Yeah.
Your wife, I should say. What she lets you play for the team? 4 nights a week, do you play?
Play for 4 teams.
But that's not 4 nights a week, is it?
No.
How many nights a week?
3.
Oh, not 4, just 3.
Yeah, that's right.
Terry, you used to be a publican, sir, didn't you, one time?
I did indeed, yes.
And tell us why you packed it in, tell.
Well, I'm still carrying the profits at the moment.
Do you find, tell, as a publican, you do drink a lot more? Is that a silly question or not?
Well, you can't really sell beer unless it's right, and to know it's right, you've got to taste it. But I spent more time tasting it than
selling it. So you came out of it at the end. I mean, you weren't...
I had a bed in the cellar, actually.
Oh, to save you going upstairs,
well,
you stayed down there.
Yes, yeah.
Tell us, the job you've got now, you're selling, you're a rep for Ironmongery, aren't you?
That's right, yes.
And tell us about, you took it to Italy, hadn't you?
Not for the firm that I'm with at the moment, but the previous job that I had before going into pub, I went to Italy, yes.
For what?
Well, we had a shortage on some supplies and some screws.
Yeah.
And they wanted a volunteer to go to Italy, and I thought...
Well, absolutely.
Get in, sort of thing. Yeah. And I went 3 times for them, actually.
Yeah.
3 times.
And how long did you spend in the country in total?
An hour and 10 minutes.
3 visits?
Yes.
Those were the most expensive screws you'd ever brought.
Very
in.
well, yeah.
Martin and Jim, nice to see you boys. Now then, Martin, you're from way down west, aren't you? In fact, John O'Groats down to Bodmin, isn't it, Martin? Well, we're covering the nation tonight, aren't we? It's a nice part of the world to see, but you see more of it than we do, don't you, Martin?
Diving and going around all the time. See a lot.
A lot of diving down there.
Yeah.
What are you diving for, Martin, when you're down?
Just pleasure.
I mean, what are you looking at? Are you just looking at what coral and whatever?
Well, I mean, it's just like a different world down there. It's just
It's a
beautiful.
therapy, I suppose, like rock climbing or whatever.
It just calms you down.
Really? Do you ever see any wrecks?
Well, I've dived on a couple of wrecks, but they're not very old wrecks.
You're married anyway, aren't you, Martin?
Yeah.
Right, and you've got a family. How many you got, Martin?
I got one.
You've got one, and we'll do it on two there. Two's looking at you. You give them a wave and do a little chat to your youngster. Go on.
Hello, Christopher. That's it.
And what's your wife called?
Janice.
That's excellent, Martin. Thanks for travelling with us all the way from the West Country. Jim Birkenhead.
Yes, sir.
Where are you from originally, Jim Birkenhead?
Originally from Liverpool, via Cornwall to Norwich.
Where you met Martin, of course, in Cornwall, is that right?
Yeah. I work at the same hospital as him.
Fascinating, this Birkenhead. Is it a Liverpool name?
Well, apparently the derivation is Brackenhead from the peninsula.
Really?
Yeah.
When you were in the West Country, you played in the same soccer team, didn't you, Martin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was the name of the team?
St Lawrence's
St. Lawrence's.
FC.
St Lawrence's?
Yeah.
It was a good team?
Oh,
It was good after the match.
Straight, yeah. We hope you do well tonight, anyway, and you've been a delight to talk to. Give our 6 contestants a nice round. OK. We've met the contestants. Let's get on with the game. We've got Bully's category board there, and here we've got all the questions waiting to be answered. We hope they do well tonight. Looking across there, we've got our 3 brains of the outfits tonight waiting to answer these questions. Here we go. Let's play Bullseye tonight. Stuart, choose a subject for Lorraine.
Faces, please, Jim.
Faces. Come on, Lorraine. Faces we'd like, my love. That's a bullseye. £200. Well done. Yes, no problem. Stuart, look at your moniker, Stuart. For you first, sir, and then to Terry and Jim. Whose face is that?
Sue Pollard.
The lovely Sue Pollard. Well played. You've got £30 on top of your 200. We move on. Terry for Bob.
Sport, please, Jim.
Sport we'd like, Bob. Now, is this going to affect the way Bob plays this game? Let's see. And again, it's a bullseye, £200. Well played. Terry. Another £30, sir. Think about this one, Tel. Over how many days does a decathlon competition take place?
10.
I did say think about it, Tel. Jim?
2.
2.
No.
5 events each day, isn't it? I've tried to slow you down, Tel, I'm sorry. Never mind, it's a good start for your £200. Jim for Martin.
Can I have history, please, Jim?
You can have history now. What about it, Martin? And he went for the bullseye there to stay in there, and he got Britain. No bonus, but you've got a question on Britain, and it's worth £30 to you here, Jim. So here we go. Before decimalisation, again, think about this. Before decimalisation, how many old pennies were there in a guinea?
252.
Excellent. Well done, Jim. £30 you have, sir. £230 to Stuart and Lorraine, £200 to Terry and Bob, and £60 to Jim and Martin. Well played. OK. We move on. £50 a question now. What's the attraction of the bullseye tonight? Let's see how attractive it is. The subjects that are lit, they're the ones you can hit. 1 or 2 gone now, of course. Here we go again, Stuart, for Lorraine.
Affairs, please, Jim.
Affairs we'd like, Lorraine. £100. Well played, Lorraine. Excellent. Good. You are going well. Stuart. I bet you are glad you came down with this young lady, aren't you, tonight, Stuart?
Sure.
Here we go for another £50, Stuart. Westminster's first black woman MP was elected during the 1987 elections. Who was she?
Diane Abbott.
What a good answer, sir. Well done. Another £50 you have. You're looking very good. Terry for Bob.
Showbiz, please, Jim.
Showbiz we'd like, please, Bob. Well, it's in affairs and the category's gone, so we can't ask the question. Sorry about that. We've got to move on there, Terry. Jim for Martin.
Can I have books, please, Jim?
Books we'd like, Martin. Books. Well, he's playing the game safely, creeping in steadily. £50 you have there, Martin. For another £50, Jim. In which novel is there a language called Newspeak?
1984.
Yes, good man. £50 you have. Gives us the scores at the end of that round. £380 for our lovely Scottish couple. Terry and Bob with £200 and Jim and Martin with £160. OK. Well, still anybody's bullish prize board tonight, I promise you, the way they're playing. £100 a question now, but look how the categories are split. No two remaining categories available are next to one another, so the pressure is on the dart players. Stuart, for the last time in game one, for Lorraine.
Spelling, please, Jim.
Spelling we'd like, please, Lorraine. Spelling. Well, she's gone into faces, the category's gone. Now then, Terry for Bob.
Showbiz, please.
Showbiz, Bob. Showbiz. I urge you to take your time, Bob. Gone into affairs. So sorry, we can't ask the question, the category's gone. We move on. Jim for Martin.
Can I have history, please, Jim?
We'll try, sir. History we'd like, Martin. £30. For £100, Jim. Which American president pardoned former President Nixon, quote, for all offences which he committed or might have committed?
Gerald Ford.
He's absolutely right, sir, for £100. Gives us the scores at the end of round 3 in game 1. Look at this. £380 for Stuart and Lorraine, £200 for Terry and Bob, and coming up well, look at that, Jim and Martin with £290. Well played, all three of them. Well, from what would look like a one-horse race, we're still back in there. It's 3 dart players now, 3 rounds of darts against each other. The higher score wins for his partner, his or her partner, a question. The value of that question is the winning score. It's pounds for points. Here we go. Over to Tony.
OK, Lorraine. It's 20. Treble 20. And 181. That's a good start. Well done. OK, Bob. That's it. 81 to beat, Bob. Treble 20. 20. Another 20, 100, good darts. OK, Martin. 100 to beat, Martin. It's treble 5. 20. And treble 20, 95. But the first round to Bob, Jim with 100.
OK, Terry, this takes you into second place, sir. Which play do actors superstitiously refer to as the Scottish play, rather than say its title?
Macbeth.
Macbeth gives you £300, so we've got Stuart and Lorraine with £380, your good selves with £300, and £290, Jim and Martin. Back to Tony.
OK, Lorraine. It's 20. 1. Another 1, 22, hard luck. OK, Bob, 22 to beat. 20. Treble 20. Another treble 20, 140. Well done, Bob. Lovely darts. OK, Martin, 140. It's treble 1. 20. And 20, that's 43. So the second round to Bob, Jim.
Terry, a valuable question for you this, sir. Listen carefully to it and take your time when you answer it. What is the Welsh language television channel called?
S4C.
Gets you £140, sir. Gives us £380 for Stuart and Lorraine, £440 for Terry and Bob, and Jim and Martin, £290, all to play for in round 3. That's Tony.
Yes, certainly all on this last round. All the best, Lorraine. It's 1. 20. And 5, 26. 26 to beat, Bob. 20. 5. Another 5, 30. There you have it, Martin. 30 to beat. 20. 5. And 14, which is 39, and takes the final round, Jim.
£39 worth of question for you, Jim, here. What does the plimsoll mark on a British merchant ship indicate?
How the ship's lying in the water, the cargo.
I'll stay with you on that. A little bit more than that, please. I know what you're saying.
If the ship's overloaded, it'll fall below the plimsoll.
That's exactly what we wanted. Jim, well done. Gives you £39. Which gives us, at the end of game 2, Stuart and Lorraine with £380, Terry and Bob with £440, and Jim and Martin with £329. So we've got to say cheerio to Stuart and Lorraine and Jim and Martin. Well played. Come on. Come on, Martin. Well done, well done. Excellent. You gave us 18 minutes marvellous television there, all 4 of you. Thank you very much indeed for coming to see us. £329 you've got there, you 2 lads, right, to take back to, well, Norwich and Bodmin. You've got your bullies, they'll travel with you, and your tankards, and, of course, your bullseye darts. £380 all the way back up there. You'll take that money, stick it in your sporran, or whatever. Bullies, and a lovely goblet there for you, Lorraine, and your tankard. I'll count this money out now. It's going to take me about 2 minutes. I'll just take it out of my pocket. We'll see you in the second half. Don't leave us. Ta-ra. Welcome back to part 2 of this edition of Bullseye. Well, you were through there by the skin of your teeth, boys, weren't you? Weren't the 2 Scots playing well?
Very well.
Weren't they playing? What a delightful couple they were, weren't they? Marvellous. Right, let's get on with it. Bronze bully time now. Let's see how it goes tonight. Quite a lot of the professionals are beating this 301, aren't they? And if they do, we double it for charity, chosen by the boys tonight. We've got my favourite, really, this. First Lady of Darts, as she throws for charity. Listen to the reception she gets as we invite Maureen Flowers onto the floor. Maureen Flowers.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Lovely with that. All right, Maureen. It's 20. Treble 20. And 20, 100. Well done, darling. $20. 20. And 20, 60. Unlucky. Still all right, 160, Maureen. 20. 5. Come on, darling.
Hi, Maureen.
Hello.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you.
You're always welcome on Bullseye. You did it last year, didn't you?
I know, I did.
110.
Yes.
And you held it for about 16 weeks, you know.
I know, kept watching every week.
Getting phone calls.
I know.
And see that. It's marvellous. Anyway, it's £190, great. Lovely little story, because since we saw you last, you've become captain of England.
Yes, yes, I was. Non-playing captain.
Non-playing captain, which I
Yes.
suppose in many ways is a great honour, isn't it?
Yes, it was. It was really. I did enjoy the two internationals.
And it takes the pressure off a little bit, though, does it?
Oh, when you can sit and watch, yes. You can tell everybody else what to do.
And suggest
You
how
haven't
they
got to
play.
do
And you
it.
haven't got to do it, yeah, right. Tell us about the charity, Terry.
It's for the Birmingham Children's Hospital.
Yes.
And that's on the basis that they saved my girl's life, although you wouldn't believe it to look at her now.
Yeah.
16.
Marvellous.
And they've also operated on Bob's son as
So
well.
you've both
we
got
both
almost a direct interest in Birmingham Children's Hospital. We know they do a lot of good work down there anyway. Maureen, been a delight to have you on the programme. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Come again and see us. I know you're going to wish the boys all the best.
Yes, best of luck.
Thanks very much indeed,
Best of
Maureen.
luck. Thank you.
Bye-bye, love. Maureen Flowers. OK. Boys, your turn now to do yourselves a little bit of good, as they say, don't they, in Stafford? It's Bronze Bully's all finished and done with now. It's Bully's prize board. Let's see what he's got in store for you tonight.
In 1. There may be raindrops falling on your head, but not on your washing with this handy tumble dryer. In 2. Just for the record, you'll love this. It's a music centre. In 3. You can get rid of all the old crocs, except me, if you win this superb tableware. In 4. There'll be happy days and no delays with this intercity train set and locos. In 5. Lower the pressure of housework with this high-pressure cleaner. In 6. Here's something that won't tie you down. It's a cordless telephone. In 7. You could end up flat out with this little lot in more ways than one. 2 sun loungers, 2 parasols and a cocktail table. In 8. celebrate meeting the stars of Bullseye with this champagne and crystal flutes.
And Bully's special prize!
That special meal will be more than a cut above the average with this beautiful canteen of silver cutlery.
Boys, look at this board. They're all behind the red sectors. That's what we're interested in. Go in there, the light will come on to tell you you've won it. Keep out of the black and in the red. Nothing in this game for two in the bed, all right? You've got 9 darts, 9 prizes. First 3 for you, Bob. In you go. Best of luck and listen to Tony.
OK, Bob. No rush. Just take your time. That's it. Best of luck. That's black. Black. And black again. Suffering.
Come on, Bob. Early days.
OK, Terry. Try to make them count. That's red, it's number 7.
That's fine. That's the lounges and the parasol and the table.
Red number 4.
Well done. That's the train set.
And red number 5.
That's fine. That's the high-pressure cleaner.
Non-doubt play. Well done, Terry.
Look at your lights, boys.
OK, Bob. It's black. Red number 1.
Fine. That's the tumble dryer.
And black. Hello, Bobby.
Boys, let's have a look at what you've won. You have won the tumble dryer, the train set, the high-pressure cleaner, and the lounges and parasol and table. OK? There you are. Now, consider those prizes. Your money's safe. £440 you take home with you anyway, and the £190 that Maureen got for you for Birmingham Children's Hospital, that's on its way at the end of the programme. It's these prizes. On an all-or-nothing basis, would you like to gamble those prizes against tonight's star prize hiding behind Bully? 101 or more, you've heard this 100 times, haven't you? In 6 darts. Non-dart player to go first. You've got the time it takes the board to revolve to tell us what you'd like to do. Talk about it, boys. What do you think, audience? What would you do with those prizes? I would, yes. I think, boys, that we're fairly unanimous. All of us, aren't we? I think you've got to have a crack at that. It's 101 in 6. Tell to go first. We do wish you all the best. All right, come on, Bob. Come with me. You have all the time in the world, Bob. Come and stand with me. Listen to Tony, please.
OK, Terry, you did well on the prize bowl. We want you to win this. 101 or more for tonight's star prize. The best of luck. Just take your time. 20. Treble 5. And single 11. It's all right. It's 46. It's a good start, because 55 or more, Bob, will take tonight's star prize.
Treble 20! Boys, stick with me. Look at what you've won. Look at what you've won. Walk with me. Come with me. You've got it. You've got it. You've got it. You've got it. Come round here. Come round here with me. Stick with me. Stand in there. Open the door. Open the door, Bob. Go on, in you get. Sit in it, Bob. Sit in it. Sit in it. There are your tankards. You take the tankards, tell. All your money's there. Have your bully. Go on, have your bully. There you are. £440, a superb mini-city. You'll have hours and hours of pleasure with that. Excellent. Well done. You played very well when it mattered, didn't you? Thanks very much indeed to Maureen Flowers. £190 for charity for the lovely Birmingham Children's Hospital. £440, the car, the prizes. We can't believe it. Would you like it? The car's gone. We wanted it to go for weeks and weeks and weeks. Thanks for watching us on Bullseye. Watch us next week, every Sunday. It's not the same without a bit of bully, is it? Bye. 1, 2.